All right, so last time you guys had finally made your way into the Fort Mock that sits within the wall separating the northern tip of your continent and the rest of it. With a lovely bastion of defense, it was a good guess that anything beyond this point would be heavily defended. However, with the Naga coming from the ocean, that could only be reaching so far with its defense. Coming to here and talking to the populace, it does seem like there's still issues with some bandits here or there, the wildlife, as well as Nagas at the rivers. However, due to talking and helping with one of the clearings of the now shorter stream or shallower streams of the rivers, you have come into the information that people have been sort of making ice dams where the rivers actually go into the mainland, making the rivers all the more shallower and making it much harder for Naga to go downstream. To this fact, many people have been hired up to clear out the remnants in the now shorter rivers, and your group was mistaken for that of dead meat, as Al was relatively close to the description of another Grier who wore adamantine armor. And since you were out and about and wanted to get some money, you were accepting the first kind of assigned contracts for the group of dead meats in their wake, and were able to clear out another grouping of Nagalings and Nagas. Upon returning back to Fort Mock with your pay in hand and some rest on the bed, you woke to a morning where you were greeted by Deidro, who was the leader of Dead Meat and the Grier that was mentioned before. Thankfully, nothing too harsh came about it, though it does seem like their group got a few more contracts, not exactly in compensation, but to bolster what they had lost to you. And with the original contractees returning to Fort Mock, you had only a few more things left to yourself to do in the fort. As it was your original kind of cover story that you were being sent to Fort Mock to investigate it for defensive issues and see if the rumors were true about people being sent southwards from here in possible antagonization of other people and bleeding down into Carfura's domain. As such, you spent a good half week here talking with the people, doing some work, training yourselves, and making that cover story seem a lot more solid. And as we came to the end of that, you were all setting up to continue on your journey towards the north as a new morning came about. And as that occurs, Emperor, you're in fine now, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, yeah, I can hear you. That's fine. So on this morning, everyone will hear a familiar voice and a similar script as Kafura gives you all your weekly sending. As he asks, how goes the journey? The Naga issues persist, but the undead have ceased. A month of travel must have shown you many sights.
It's still 25-word response, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
quite the array of responses there.
Hey, at least he knows everything that happened now, right?
Well, in a shorthand version of it, yeah. And with everyone sending off their replies, you can all meet up within the inn itself and discuss what your next move is going to be.
Well, I assume we're ready to head on, aren't we?
Yes, I take it all of you were contacted as well.
Yep.
Indeed.
Then yes, I don't see a reason why not to press on. I think Tristana is our next stop, and then Thankstead from there. Agreed?
I believe that's
Sounds
the way.
good.
You're the one with the map.
I think I'm not actually. I think Trisenka's got the map.
I'm pretty sure I said yes, you have it because I got no knowledge to read the map.
Oh, 'cause it's geography, isn't it? Yeah, so I've
Yeah.
got the map. I was thinking it was survival. No, that's fine. Yes, or as you zero, yes, I will plot a course then, shall we? Out of character, we bought all those supplies, didn't we? Like the Phoenix Down and everything last session, I'm pretty sure,
Yes.
and sold everything, so we don't need
Yes.
to do anything here.
Sold all our stuff and spent all our money, yes.
Alright, we have a little bit of money left, but
We do.
I'll be back in just a sec. My cat is having a little bit of a moment, but I will be with you.
Alright, with the gang all sorted and settled, you can make your way towards the north. Just like the southern exit/entrance to Fort Mock, the northern side is also protected by a checkpoint of 2 portcullis gates. Since you're on the interior, they seem to let you through without any sort of issue, nor do they even ask for your pass. However, they still have that whole scanning procedure whilst inside of the checkpoint. And since something really has occurred whilst being inside the city, the scan returns no different results. And you're able to leave without any issues. As you get to your next sign of crossroads, just into the afternoon, I'll need everyone to give me a perception roll, please. It's a great start to the day.
That checks out for Zirin.
I'll roll Jack B is why he's not here. I hate it.
Actually, that should be
we
lower
go.
than that, I think.
Alright,
Sorry
so you've got a half and half thing going on here. Actually, I think it's both people at the back. Yes. The people driving, or at least in the driver and shotgun seats, apparently have no outside perception to anything coming towards them from any sort of directions. They're too focused on the reins and possible shit chatter. However, in the carriage's seating area at the back that is closed off besides some windows and doors, both Al and Edwin are able to see up ahead that there is a very small stampede heading down the road in your direction.
I take it we can't tell of what at the moment. It's just the dust and the shapes.
You can't tell of what, though you do know it's a very small stampede, as in there's not many things in it.
I'll sort of bang on the roof. There's something up ahead. It looks like some kind of runaways. Best get off the road, or at least out of their way. Do you see that, Al?
I can see it. If I poke my head out.
Is it like forest? Like what are the sides of the road? Still like fields or forests or what kind of terrain?
From where you are currently, there are trees on either side. However, there is a raised up kind of hilly area on your right, and on your left, it's more of a very short plains.
So we could probably dodge towards the left side of the road for a bit with the carriage.
Well, whatever you're going to do, I'd do it soon. I don't know what that is, but I'm hoping it isn't going to cause us harm.
Zyran is on the wheel, or the reins.
Sorry, my computer's having a little conniption fit. It's not used to playing games, so I can do. I can just get out of the way, like you guys are saying. Yeah. Do I need like a drive check or anything like that?
No, you'll be fine. Deciding to be best to go to the more ground level plains, you skid the carriage off to the left. And as the dust continues to pick up, the creatures stampeding your direction let out neighs, as you can hear they're galloping on the muddy floors. As you see them with tall horns that curve around to their backs. Wouldn't even know if you could even tell their emotions right now. However, they continue charging towards your location.
If we knew they were charging, could we have potentially got out the carriage to be in position, or is it too
You can
late?
do.
All right.
And with these things coming charging on down, you can make knowledge checks. It is knowledge arcana.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
You know that these are mesmerirs. They are excellent-looking beasts that would look like a brown horse, if not for the jagged bones that they have as extra armor, with white tufts of fur and extremely long curved sickle-shaped horn on its brow. You can learn 3 traits. We good
If
with
it's
those
alright.
first of all 3?
I was gonna say, I'm good with those. I kind of want to ask about DR type in case they have one. I don't know what you guys think.
I just swap something for the R type.
Maybe weaknesses, but you guys do actually target weaknesses now, so I'll tell you what. Should we just keep the first 3? Yeah. Keep it simple.
I mean, that's fine too. We do have magic weapons and adamantine weapons, so
Yeah, we should be okay.
it's like piercing or bludgeoning or something like that. But we'll find out, I guess.
Trial and error.
Alrighty, with the first 3, they have no weakness or immunities, and they resist wholly to 5 points.
Good to know.
First up's Edwin.
Okay, I'll use Pathfinder Inspiration. So everyone should get 8 temp. It's a move. 5 step there. Draw me sword. Is that going to be flanking or no? Would I need to be there for that?
You would need to be there for it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it's not quite a thing, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I will stab. I haven't done an attack in a long time.
Do you have quick draw?
No, actually, so I wouldn't be able to do that. So,
I mean, technically, you know what's coming. You could have your rapier out. It's fine.
all right. But no, that I'm gonna guess is gonna miss anyway.
Stabbing into the side of this creature, you're able to get through its thick white fur.
Oh, nice. Okay. That is me done.
This Mesmeneer up top. So we'll come down to here. As it slashes down with its sickle horde onto you. However, it will miss as it makes a large circular gash into the floor. Ow.
Is gonna transform. So 4 round action.
This Mesmeneer up top is going to charge down at the Chocobo.
Oh, it's going for the damn chocobos.
Oh, am I not on the turn order for some reason?
You are not.
You are not.
I should have been right after Edwin. I got like 23.
Yeah, you were quite high, weren't you?
23.06.
That's true. Don't know why you're not on there. Sure. Can I control see this person? Yes, I can. Alright. Go ahead, Zarian.
Alright, sorry about that. I think I'm just gonna do. These guys got no weaknesses or immunities, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a precise strike on this guy. No flanking yet. Ugh, not great.
Stabbing into the Mesmeneer. Whilst your Estoc does pierce through the armor, you do feel as if it didn't go as deep as it would normally go.
Alright, that's all. I'm gonna go
That
ahead.
is your.
I can
kind
do
of
a 5
anti-weapon,
foot step
isn't it?
diagonally to that, right?
What were you saying, Entro?
Sorry.
I can 5 foot step diagonally to here, right?
Yes.
I will go ahead and do that to give flanking to Drezinka. If she, well, no, that doesn't really work, does it?
Yeah,
That
that
is
gives
flanking.
flanking to Zenka.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was just trying to ask. Did I do less damage as well then? Because mine is also piercing and
You did hit.
adamantine. Oh, I didn't hit. Oh, I thought you said I
No.
did. My bad.
No.
Alright.
I said you failed to pierce its white fur.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I don't know what the reason for that is, but I do know that it doesn't have anything to do with adamantine or piercing. Or it might have something to do with like slashing or... Oh, these are kind of undead things, aren't they?
Are they? Did you ask that question?
Nah, they're just
I
like
said-
bony.
Yeah, they're bony, so...
They have bone armor. They look
Oh.
like brown horses, they just have bone armor.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing less, but okay.
Alright, this thing up top is now going to do his charge. As the right chocobo, don't know which one it is, takes 16 damage. For your Bow of Inspiration, Edwin, do you need to understand your language when you do it?
Good question. I will check the ability. Move action. Herself and all allies within 30 feet must be able to see, hear, and understand the medic, so technically, no, they wouldn't get it.
Alright. The Mesmenier between Drzinka and Zairin is going to retaliate against the one that stabbed it in the rear. As it brings down its horn upon Zairin. Are you doing your parry?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to hit the buttons and respond at the same time.
Spicy.
Gonna be one of those days. You slam your S-stock into the horn. However, it slides across your S-stock and continues to stab at you as you fail to parry.
No.
Dang.
That's unfortunate.
Your AC is 20, correct? Because you would not have Mage Armor if you normally have that on.
Right, let me double check that that's not on.
I think it isn't, because you normally have like 24 or something with it.
Yeah, I think that's the case as well.
Are you checking, or is that your reply?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm replying to other people.
How dare you? I'm more important.
Yeah, that's just my regular AC. No
Alright.
extra bonus.
As it tries to hoof you, you are able to pseudo parry them and have them fail to pierce whatever clothing you are wearing. So you'll be hit once for 13. This one at the back is gonna do a lot of maths, which I don't know if the creature would normally be able to do. Where are they? Oh, they're here.
Oh, that's not good.
Double check the ability. Okay, that will work. So needs to go there. It's a frontward arc. It's weird, but I'll say it has to go back to there to do it. So it moves back, and as it wings back its head, it detaches its horn as it spins in the air like a boomerang, attacking the first Chocobo, Drzinka, and Edwin.
Chocobo's not looking very good. I'm doing something about that.
Edwin's not even in that.
I'm not even a thing, no, but I don't know if it's different to the...
You don't know the ability, but it's attacking the people outside of that aura.
Oh, that's
Okay.
weird.
That's why it's weird maths.
Fair enough. Okay, so it's hitting the one that hasn't been hit yet, Chocobo-wise. It's fine.
No, the Chocobo's on 0. That the first Chocobo on the right is getting hit.
Oh, right, okay. I thought it was because it was slightly in. Never mind. It's a
Part
large
of it's
creature,
in,
it's
but
got
part of
weird
it's
shit.
out, so.
Yeah,
It will miss the Chocobo.
thank God.
Drzinka and Edwin, you'll take 11 and 12 damage.
So I'm the 12, yeah.
Yes. I was trying to say the word respectively, but it wasn't coming out. I couldn't even say the word, apparently. The horn then swings around to the Mesmer's head as it reattaches to its dome. What's this noise I'm hearing, Jack B? It's like a child. Jack B, do you have a voice modulator on? Okay, he's gone. Jazenka.
I was just checking. I don't think I did.
You were
Does it
like
sound really
very
weird?
high pitched and quiet.
Oh, but that's odd. Sorry.
Right. Okay.
Basically,
Swift
sounded like one of
action.
those characters out of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my next character, the Moogle.
Yeah.
Swift action, gas saber. Then standard, I'm gonna try to shadow strike the one between myself and Zyron. I'll take the hit. For the attack roll, at least.
Is that a hit with Shadow Strike?
Yep, it's in there.
You slash down your blade into the Mesmenir. And whilst you feel some resistance, you are able to hit it. You just make 2 fortitude saves. It is frozen. It is not stunned. Is that it from Jasenka?
Can I 5-foot step between it and the Chocobo?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Don't know if it's smart, but I'm doing it anyway.
Edwin.
Okay. Just to clarify, I know I can go this way to there, but can I go through the Chocobo's space, or is it too big?
You can go through the Chocobo, you just can't stay in the Chocobo unless you're mounting it.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to use Surgery to... I know we're not that hurt at the moment, but it's the fastest way I can get to the Chocobo. On Zaire and the Chocobo, and I was going to end up essentially going there, 10 feet there, and then to here. So that's all within 60. So could I go there, is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Cool. I know it's going to probably provoke a lot of attacks, but if that Chocobo dies, we're in very big trouble.
Does it provoke for movement or provoke for actually stabbing somebody?
I believe technically both. Let me check. Swift action is not a private opportunity. Only provokes attack opportunity after activating triage or from part of moving. So it is, but not both. So just the one. Sorry.
Alrighty. So where are you ending, you say?
I'll be ending here.
Here?
Yes.
Alright.
I'll be healing Zairan and the Chocobo with this one.
Okay. I suppose do the healing first and then I'll do the damage to you.
Alright.
You're not surging yourself, are you?
No, but I can swift action triage if I do get hit at the end of this.
Okay.
Power cards are not working for me.
They are for me, so either you're being slow or you did something wrong.
I pressed the wrong button. That's what I did.
See, I told you.
Alright. So 23 healing to the Chocobo, Zairan. I know Zairan doesn't need it as much, but hey ho. That's 2.
Is your AC 21?
Yes.
Your voice has gone weird again. You're a child. Stop drinking the drink me potion.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, don't know what the hell was going on there. Sorry. Yes, it is 21.
Okay. You will be stabbed with their horns twice. The third one misses you by 1.
Okay.
And you take 21 damage. Exactly what your AC is.
I I will then swift action triage myself because I can do that. So it's 21, heal 15, so 6 off. Cool. I'll take that. Yeah, I am taking it off. It's just I want to take it off. Yeah. Also,
Zyron.
Okay, so Owl hasn't been able to get into this at all yet, has she?
She's just been transforming.
Okay, 5 foot step down to here. To get me flanking with the Razenka again. And then I'm going to precise strike the one between us.
You line up yet a very heavy hit. Sadly, not doing as much damage as you would like. But a lot of this creature's blood's on the floor. Is that it from Zarian?
I don't think I can. That's not a full round action, so I can't. Or it's not a full round attack action, so I can't add extra attacks onto that. Unless I wanted to use 2, because then I can double all the attacks I make in the round.
I don't think that works with precision, because precision strike the action a standard action.
Yeah, it's one.
I don't think you can double that.
I'll have to look into that a little bit more, but yeah, I think that's it from me.
Yeah, the doubling is only when you're making a full round attack, which that isn't. If you're talking about courses of synergy. Mesmer on the right. It's gonna move around. It hasn't gone for anyone yet because it just moved in. So let's have a decision. It's going to go down to here and stab at Zirin in the back. It's out of range. Can you parry attacks if they're not adjacent?
I don't think so. I do have that ranged attack thing, but that's a ranged attack. It's not.
Yeah.
Would you be able to parry but not riposte?
Possibly.
That's what I would think, right?
It's like that would make sense. Yeah, you'd parry but not riposte because reach. But
Well, I'll leave it up to the GM to decide if I can do that or not.
Melee. Sure, I'll say you can parry, but just checking this, you are meant to take a -2 for every size category they are larger, which I do not recall, so it would have been even harder to parry the last one.
Oh, I didn't even know that. My next question is this a ranged attack on their part?
No, this is a melee attack.
Okay, so yeah, because I do have the catch arrows or whatever it is.
So will you attempt to parry without a riposte?
Yeah, you said -2, right?
Yes. Doesn't matter. You slam your S-stock into its horn as it tries to attack you from afar, swearing you cracked the horn with it. And we'll go to Al, who's finally done transforming.
Nice. I'm just gonna check something quickly.
Ooh.
Not definite I'm doing it yet, I'm just checking it. I can't flip things, can you flip it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Eh.
Just out of it.
He's just out of it if I do it like that. Because otherwise
Could
it's
you-
set in his square.
It sounds like a weird question, but could you do it from What does it look like from here? From that square?
Hit
No, you
zero.
get Zyra. Never mind.
And it hits Drazenko.
Nah, damn.
What about one to the...
And you flip it for me.
There you go.
Maths.
That works.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Alright.
That's
I'm
yeah, it's
aware-
good. Yeah.
I'm aware it'll be an attack of opportunity from the guy below, but that's fine. Al will move over and will do a lightning breath.
They
Being
will
afraid
take
of
it
them here, won't
as they hit you with their horn for 15.
Remember, you got your temp.
How much temp was it again?
8.
8.
Okay. And then she will lightning breath. It's not bad.
That's not bad at all. On a 5d8, that's pretty good.
They will both save. However, the one in the middle is going to, like, kind of sit down because its legs are frozen. As it falls down, the one at the back just takes
Nice.
a little bit of damage.
Hey, a little bit of damage is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're doing it.
And a little bit counts.
And that'll be it for Al.
There's Mesmenier up top, has a new friend in the form of Edwin. They are going to 5 a step back and let loose on the medic. Edwin, you are hit twice for 15.
God damn, I thought I had good AC. Alright.
You do have good AC. That's why one of them missed.
Fair enough. I'm on 14, but we'll fix that soon.
It's going to have to be for those 3. This Mesmenier is... I'll say it goes up a bit, just to be weird, because it has to be an arc, but it's an arc radius, which makes no sense. As it throws out Sickle to Edwin, Zenker, and Zairin. I don't know if this works with catch arrows. I'll double check. Oh, so do you have snatch arrows, or is it something else? Or deflect arrows?
Yeah, it's. I can double check it real quick.
You've got deflect. I know that. Snatch arrows is a different feat. Because you literally pull it out of the air. Rather than just like slapping it aside.
I don't know what the exact.
Okay, so you have deflect, okay.
I need to look that up. What that actually is.
This is technically a natural attack, so I would say you can't deflect this. Well, I was saying you can't deflect the arrows part. It's also not a melee attack, so you can't parry the. So, as it spins around, it will miss all 3 of you. I also need to roll for the choker because it's there as well.
Is this a
How
ranged
about-
weapon attack, or is this like a supernatural attack or something like that?
None of the above.
Okay. Yeah, so it's only from a ranged weapon. It says.
Mm-hmm. The chocobo is going to get slashed for 11. And it'll go to Jasenka.
Okay. Going to use whiteout. So everybody gets 10 HP.
Nice.
Good stuff.
And those two guys up top and up bottom need to make 40 saves. Or slowed.
Top feather is slowed. Bottom one is not.
Take what I can get. That was my standard. I shall. As my move, I'm gonna move on up around this guy. Can I move that far actually? No. Yeah, I'm fine.
As you move to there, that Mesmer will attack opportunity you.
No, it won't.
Oh yeah, you. Yes,
Do not provoke when I'm in whiteout. It's part of why I did it. I think currently Edwin is the only one close enough, so I'm just gonna see if I can hang on. Sure, you're probably gonna be healing, right, Edwin?
I can heal myself as a Swift, and everyone else is pretty good, so I can get to flanking with you. I can also limit break to make my flanking better.
Sure, then I mean, do you want attacks? Bonus to attacks or bonus to skills?
Both to attacks would be lovely, please.
Alright, Blessing of the Faithful for Edwin, +2 to attack rolls. Sacred. And that's it.
That it?
Yep, that's it for Dorzanga.
Edwin.
Just popping in the buff. The Sacred bonus, is it just on all attacks, yeah?
Yeah, +2 bonus to attack rolls.
I haven't got it in as a dice action, but essentially I'm activating this limit break, not the actual title, which is called Keen Eye, sorry. That one. So I will 5 step to here. I will swift action heal myself with triage. Because I can't surgery myself. That's pretty
I mean,
easy
the
to
limit
do,
break
so
is swift action.
It is. Damn. I will not limit break that. I will just do that and move over here. So I'll just heal myself with triage and stab. Not terrible, not great.
Is that with both flanking and the bonus?
That's without flanking, but with the bonus.
Okay.
Stab it into the sides. You also do less than normal.
Alright. Is it still at least taking the precision, though?
Is that it from Edwin?
I was asking, did it at least take the precision, or is it still taking the normal amount of damage?
You would not know what part didn't apply.
Alright, fair enough. That's me done.
Zaire.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot step down to be flanking with Al because she's raging. I'm gonna use one of my points. And I'm going to be attacking twice.
Fuck him up. Believe.
And for some dumb reason, I'm an idiot and I forgot to add the +2 for flanking in there.
Both of your attacks will hit. Both doing a less than normal.
Actually, apparently, I left it in there from last time, so that is actually with the +2. I'm going to take that out now.
Mesmir down below is going to 5-foot step to here. And it's going to attack Zyron. Are you parrying the first?
Yeah.
You're able to slash away the horn, but are unable to pierce through the bony exterior. In a similar fashion, it cannot pierce your harder exterior as all of its attacks will miss.
Yay.
Ow.
But you can say ow.
So 5 foot down and follow back this one. With no flanking.
Moving on up, you give it a hearty bite into the hide, realizing you're doing less, just like everybody else. However,
It's any
your
difference, but my bites and claws do count as magical to bypass the now. I don't know if that will change anything.
doesn't change anything for this, as Entro also has a magical weapon. Your first claw will hit as it drags the Mesminier to the floor.
Nice.
Lovely.
Mesminier between Josenka and Edwin. Does it get a save every round for the slows, or just until it's ended?
I will double check. At the beginning of my next turn, it can make a new board save.
Alright. It can see the ice coming off of Josenka, so it's going to attack her.
Fair.
As it will jab you with its horn for 11. Can it still fight a step of slow? It can. It is going to fight a step to here. Mesmir on the hill is gonna detach its horn, possibly, and see where everybody is at. I think you're all just in the right position not to have everyone hit.
Positioning.
It's going to go for the highest of the numbers and attack 4 of you, not Josenka. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, from where it is, it's in the right position for it.
Fair enough.
Okay, it attaches its horn as it spins around. Just like completely goes over the head of Edwin as it fumbles on you. It will almost crit the Chocobo. Deal 10 damage to that. It will miss Zyron, but it will hit Owl. As Owl, you will take 6. And it'll go to Drazenka, which is being needs to make a fort for the slow. It is no longer slowed.
At least got it for 1 round. Okay. Swift to give the blessing to myself this round. For attacks. And while I still can, just move on around. And try a Shadow Strike on this guy. Okay.
Spurred on with the ice surrounding you, come up from the rear and slash it in the back.
We'd love to see it.
And as the ice around your blade shatters, it erupts within the wound as it will fall to the floor.
Very
I'll
nice.
take it.
Very nice.
Edwin, as it comes to your turn, everyone will see a massive ball of yellow light coming in your direction. As it explodes outwards, everyone will heal for a 26.
Including the chocobos?
What?
Chocobos as well, yes.
Like, we can't identify because we saw it mid-cast. Or whatever it was. Oh, hello. There's people.
As 3 people astride blue chocobos will come from the north. Edwin.
We'll probably call out. I take it you're friendly. Very quickly. Before I do anything.
The Galka in the middle will shout, "Yes, sorry about that. These are our hunts."
Well, no hard feelings if you help us finish this. And if that's the case, if we've all been healed up. How far is that thing away? I take it this is like... Because I don't know if this thing's been climbing or not. Is this a climb check?
It is a
to
hill.
get up?
The mercenary did make a climb check. You would need to make a climb check as well, unless you want to make a acrobatics check, which is going to be even harder.
Probably not, honestly. I don't have anything that I can do here. Oh, no, I do. Sorry. I will, because you're the closest person. Drozenka. Yep, I can get to there. I'll move to here. Taking out my taking out my syringes. Is that a move to do? Because it kind of just.
What do you
says-
mean? Is it your buffing syringe?
Yeah, the injections. So
It would most likely be a move unless it says it gets faster.
it just says they take a standard action to use. I don't know if that's the case, if you have to have it in your hand or not.
When we had the chemist thing with fish before, it was a move to take out, so
Yeah,
you would
that's
need
fine.
to move, yeah.
Cool. In that case, I'll just move over here and take one of these syringes out and get ready. That's me for now.
Zairin.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do acrobatics because that's way better for me, and it's still gonna. So I'm gonna double move.
DC to acrobatics up there is 20.
That's good. I just need a 9 or better. Dang it! 1 off.
You attempt to jump up the hill and just make it like about halfway up, and then you slide back down.
We're like right there, or back 1 more.
You're sliding down anyway, so you would be back 1.
All right. That was a double move, and that was like 45 feet. I'll try to use the rest of it to get around a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Can I stand here?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. can't do anything with that just yet, but I do have a ranged attack that can hit this thing, even if it is higher than me. So that'll be me for now.
The man at the back, his chocobo, is going to move around. He just gets in range. As he will punch out at the Mesmenier. As he does a solid punch into the back of the thing's head. This lady is going to shoot her power staff and hit the creature with a bolt of light. This bear's going to make his way up. And swing down his Earthbreaker.
Love me some Earthbreaker.
And just barely hit this thing for a massive crunch.
Hey, doesn't matter how far off it was from the hit, it's how much it does.
And that'll go to Ow.
Owl can fly though, right?
Yeah.
She can, and she can make it.
She got speed.
So Owl will fly to here and will bite.
Like pulling a turkey off a... I was going to say turkey, they go for turkey. I completely fucked up my words.
Flying around to the side of this thing that's been thrown around its horn, you take a good chunk out of its side. But it stays up. The Mesmenier is then going to withdraw, but it will still provoke from Owl.
She will take it.
Will it not
Nice.
provoke from me?
No, because withdraw, they don't provoke in the square they started. That's why it only provokes from Owl, because it's going through another square.
Would not provoke from the monk as well.
It's going to provoke from all three of them.
Oh damn, fair
But
enough.
it doesn't have that much health left. That's why I'm only asking for Owls.
Fair enough.
As Owl take another bite out of this Mesmenier as it tries to flee, and it will fall to the floor.
Good stuff, well done. Check where's a fine. No fine.
The Aura that is still on the ground floor will have her chocobo move a bit closer as she will ask. I hope none of you are still injured from the fray.
I think we're good for now. Owl might be a bit scuffed up.
Edward's just pulling out one of his
Me?
syringes from
Not
his
in the
thigh.
slightest.
You came in just the right moment. Thank you for the assist.
Apologies again. We were meant to be taking down a whole herd of these things, but some of them got away from the pact, and we can only follow on so quickly.
They were in much of a trouble.
If they were or not, it would have been a massive disaster if they weren't traveling fighters such as yourselves.
You seem
Well,
to
we
have
didn't
been able
really
to
have
handle
much
yourself
choice.
as well.
Since you dealt with pretty much most of this group before we got here. We can give you some compensation for your time, wounds, and effort.
Now you're talking.
I mean, that's not super necessary, but it is much appreciated.
What do you mean?
The aura atop the hill will make the rounds between you as he hands out 10 coins each. As they are all the 100. He hands out 40 coins each of the 10 gil variant.
Come on. 10 coins each with the 100 gil variant? That sounded good.
That sounded pretty spicy.
No.
Go
But
back to that.
So
I'll add it
400.
to-
400 each. All right.
No, 400 total.
No, 400 total.
Oh,
oh, so 100 each.
Whatever many coins, 4, 10, whatever, you get 400 total.
Well, 100 each is fair. That's split down the middle.
Everyone can just carry it. It's 100 each.
Yeah, it's fine. Are these guys from like one of the recognizable guilds at all? Because I wasn't too sure, just based on the coloration.
Well, from the coloration, you can easily tell that they are part of Shiva's Icicles.
Oh, are they? Sorry, I thought they were more humanoid fighters.
They typically take on more of the humanoid hunts, but they can still do anything else.
It's good to see other guild mates this far north, and Ed will sort of show. We have been paying that guild membership, I'm pretty sure, and if we haven't, we definitely haven't retroactively.
When have you picked up the guild quest? You have been, yeah?
Yeah. If I may ask, have you come from the northern side of the wall, or are you from the south as well?
Well, the group here did originate from the south, but we've mostly been working between Novtak and, all the work to be done up north with all these Naga issues, but this is not anything related to that.
Interesting. We've seen some of the anti-Naga measures going on with the rivers being reduced. We heard in Fort Mock that they're being frozen out. I take it that's happening north as well. Are they still quite rife there as well?
The numbers have certainly dwindled with all the frozen dams. A few issues here or there, but most have been dealt with on the mainland. So many issues with the actual ports and docks and whatnot.
I see. Well, I'm going to leave you in the company of my more socially adept colleagues. I need to pick up my spent casings, and Edwin's going to go around and pick up basically his syringe cases that he's kind of left around.
Zyron, you are allowed to pet them.
yeah.
Well, with the situation under control, I imagine we should be on our way and let you be on yours as well.
You may see some corpses up north, just more of these things. They might be blocking the road, just feel free to either move the corpses or go around them. We've just got to take all their horns off and take them back.
Sure thing. If we see any more live ones, do you want us to try to corral them or try to just take them out?
This should hopefully be the rest of the pack that was able to flee, but if you do see any that seem to be amongst this lot, feel free to take them out if you got the time and effort for it.
Sure thing.
We'll keep an eye out then.
They'll move their chocobos to the side of the road to both pull the Mesmeniers over and allow you to get by without issue.
Just think I'll go over to our own chocobos to see how rattled they seem. Try to calm them down a bit.
I shall as well try to help calm them.
You can certainly see that they've been pulling at their trappings to the carriage, but they can't exactly get away from it that easy.
Oh, that's a required
We get the
training.
girls.
Yep.
The two of you are able to calm them down well enough, and they're able to continue bringing you onwards.
I'm gonna have to put a point into that just so it's trained.
I don't think you need training for it.
I mean, normally it doesn't have.
Oh no, it does have required training, so yeah.
Yeah, normally if it doesn't require training, the skill is untrained, doesn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
I might do the same, but my charisma's dog shit, so we'll see. Well, shall we? We have places to
Away
be.
we go.
Moving away from the Mesmeniers, you continue a bit more to the north as you finally reach the proper crossroads. As you see many of the deep tracks of the chocobos dashing towards the south, and only a few splatters of blood here or there. You're not exactly going north enough to see the rest of the corpses or any living Mesmeniers. As you turn the corner towards the east, you are able to get to the settlement of Tristana. Coming up to Tristana, you can see massive stone walls with a lot of iron furnishings to them. Frames and spikes adorn the walls at the weaker points, as well as spikes atop the battlements and near the moat. As well as that, the portcullis gates have been reinforced with what seems to have been melted down or just reattached shields. Whilst flying open, many of the guards are talking to people going in and out of the city, looking over documents and chatting with them to see what's going, where they're going and what they're doing. The air has a heavy smell of sulfur and flames, as you can hear the dinging of blacksmiths in the distance. As well as that, a numerous cacophony of subtons hitting the floor, as it seems the city is quite active with both guard and adventurer movement.
Ooh, I wonder if we'll be able to find a adventure board here.
Possibly. We have some time, but I thought stopping at Tristana would at least give us an opportunity to either get some more gear and supplies we may be missing, or simply as a rest point. I take it is quite late in the day, sorry.
It is the evening, but people are still working and places are still open.
Yeah. I suggest we find somewhere to stop and then see what we can do from there. What do you all think?
Sounds good.
Al, you seemed a bit quieter than usual. Something on
Not
your
in the
mind?
slightest. I'm just ready to move on now that we're here in Tristana.
Understood. Well then, let's find somewhere to stay at the very least. I take it because we don't really have the funds, unless we can stick around, we can't really buy anything here.
Can't buy anything, but you can at least Zirin can get a room with another bath. He's got some money now.
Indeed. I'm just thinking if we need anything extra, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
We did
Let's
most
find
of our
somewhere to
shopping
lodge.
back in Fort Mock, though. We should be alright.
Indeed, we
Indeed.
did stock up quite a bit in Fort Mock.
I was thinking more of the metals and armaments and armor, but we seem pretty good on that front at the moment, unless you all disagree.
Well, we also got some good rewards and upgrades back at the mansion.
Oh, was my thinking.
Yeah,
Well,
if we have any more big fights, I might be able to find one of those drinks that gives me the shield thingy.
Indeed, we should hand those out at some point, but let's just find somewhere to stay. Where are we in the city? We sort of waiting to be interviewed, or kind of just walking through?
You're currently outside the gates.
I shall drive
Driver?
up to the gates then.
Lead on. Yes, please.
Coming up to the gates, one of the guards who are talking to some of the people will kind of like wave a hand as if to ask you to stop and wait a while, as there's not enough guards to go around.
Will do.
It takes about a half minute before a guard is able to make their way over to you as they move around a bunch of parchments in their hand. Hello there. What's your business in Tristana?
Oh, we're just finding an inn and passing on through. Might hit up the markets. Nothing else.
Alright, I'll note you down as travelers then. Do you have any Naga paraphernalia amongst yourselves or in your bags?
We might have some fish scales. I believe we do, actually.
Alright, would you mind handing those to me as I scan over your carriage, and I'll hand them back to you after it's done.
Oh yeah, I'll hand over 5 fish scales and 1 dragon scale. I forgot that we had.
Yeah,
The
I think
guard
you've
wasn't
got-
expecting this many, especially not a dragon scale, as they just like, their hand kind of like dips down in the weight.
Oops, sorry about that. I forgot we had that many.
Well, we got those recently, did we not?
Indeed, after the Fort Mock incident. Sorry, I'm not there. I'm in the carriage.
Well, I can certainly see these have got the cuttings and blood marks that you took them from the corpses, so, me, good enough to say to me that you're on our side than anything else. Just gotta do the scan now. Nothing else I should be worried about when I look over you, yeah?
I don't believe so.
Alright. The guard will tap the glasses on his face as he looks over you for a few seconds, and then taps them again. Yeah, everything seems in order. Kind of want to amend this travelers as hunters, but here's your scales back.
Oh, thank you. I mean, we do our part and take care of anything that comes across our path. We're not actively hunting them, though.
Well, if you're in the need of more hunting quests or the presence of other people with strengths as yours, you can always go to the Colourful Bard. It's a large establishment with a big old sign in the center of the city.
Oh, right, we get to see Moonmarn again.
Means I can get more meat.
Do you have any questions before entering into Tristana?
Just the one. Where did that yeehaw accent come from, Justin? What happened there?
Pass. I'm tired.
No, it's good.
Alright, well, I'll help you have a wonderful stay, and if you're leaving us soon, a good old journey wherever you're heading.
You have a wonderful day as well, sir.
The guard then walks over to another group that's waiting to be processed.
And I will drive us through the gate and into Tristana.
As you enter into Tristana, everyone can roll perception.
Fucking crushing the perception today. I don't know why. I'm usually
I actually
terrible.
did really well on that one for myself.
As you are moving through the city streets, both Sayud and Dozenka, you can definitely see that there are more well-armed and armored people moving through its streets. But aside from that, nothing really catches your eye. However, Edrin and Al, again, the people in the back, as you're looking out the windows of your carriage, you'll be able to see that a few of the people that do pass you do kind of like either bow their heads or make a motion that relates to one of the several gods as they kind of like direct it towards your carriage as it goes by.
Is there any way we can recognize what god?
Several. It'd be very easy to tell which they are, but they're just like an amalgamation.
Okay, so it's not like just Shiva, for instance. It's
No.
a few others. Okay,
What are
Oh,
we,
well.
some kind of royalty?
that's what I was thinking. We're not. The carriage isn't marked in any way.
Maybe they don't see carriages anymore. Maybe they're not
I mean, you have
coming.
upgraded your carriage as well as having your chocobos in armor.
Do we have the chocobos in armor?
Yeah, you got the barding for them.
Oh yeah, shit, we did. Nice.
Did we got actual barding, or did we just get the cold weather gear?
I thought we
You got the cold weather gear, and I'm pretty sure you also got barding because they were in fights a few times.
Fair enough. Well, maybe we're moving up the world now.
Yeah, I could do without the fuss.
I could agree with you there. At least we're not the ones on the outside, eh?
Very true.
Before long, you're able to get to the center of the city, where it's even more loud and full of life than the outskirts, as people are going to and fro, still doing their shopping and selling for the day, as well as entering entertainment establishments. It is very easy to see the colourful bard of this location, as, just as the guard said, there's a massive sign on the front that says Colourful Bard. However, you'll notice that this one in particular has a bit more defense than the others, as there are two larger of the Black Mage dolls that you had seen previously on the outside, and the stables have 3 floating metallic eyeballs circling around it.
Well, it's good to know that even if we have invested in a better lock, there are better guards here, it seems. It seems more like a fortress than a town.
Well, it is good to know that they are taking the Naga threat or any other threats very seriously.
Indeed. Just a bit of a change from hat to wood, I suppose. Either way, because we're on our own here, aren't we? We're not with other people. So I don't mind saying the word. Hat to wood.
I mean, you're in your carriage, so yes.
Well, shall we?
Absolutely.
Edwin's just getting his
Yep.
little plaque ready.
Pulling the carriage into the stables, everyone will see a red light go over the carriage to chocobos and kind of like through the frames over you. As you can hear a sort of error noise, you then hear 3 dings, and then it goes green as it lets you pass. One of the stable hands will walk over, and whilst the others you've seen thus far are a bit more rough and dirty, this aura is mostly clean and even has 2 swords at their back. Hello, you're here for stabling services and using the inn, yes?
Yes, sir.
There's a few hunters' boards in the interior if you wanted to do some more Naga hunting. I see the alarms picked up you got some scales in your possession.
That is the case.
You wanting any extra protection? My boss hates me saying it, but you don't exactly need to pay for the premium services. We've got plenty of guards here with all the... we call them thefts. Just people putting their hands where they don't belong.
Well, we have already been encountering potential theft attempts before, so I believe an extra guard would not harm our funds. Or what the rest of you think?
I agree entirely. In fact, I was about to suggest the same thing.
Yeah, I think we'll take premium stables for our birds and should we do 1 or 2 extra guards?
I'd suggest 2.
Sounds good.
We also, with this service, we get minor repairs. Is that not correct, sir? I'd kind of pose the question.
Yes, I'll be doing the repair work. Are you fine with constructs?
No problems.
Alright, then we shall have some of our Black Mage dolls be your protection for tonight.
So that's 1 gil and 10 gross, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 gil, 10 gross.
I believe Edwin, you have the key for the group stuff. Can you take care of that, please?
I think it's Jaster. Honestly, I haven't got much in this one, unfortunately.
Oh no, we gave the key to Jaster. That's right.
Even though Edwin's the one to go check it, Al's carrying the key.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no one gonna pickpocket Al.
Alright, if you take the key and check your belongings, doesn't seem like anything's changed since you last checked.
Good. Well, thank you, Al. And I'll sort of hand the key back to her.
She'll pocket it.
Yeah, we'll just take the. I mean, I've got 1. I've got that in my personal, and honestly, it would make my numbers look better on my sheet, so I'm just going to take it out of there. So, how much do you want?
110 gross or 1 gil, 10 gross, however you want it.
1 grill, 10 gross. I will pass it over for stabling services.
The Aura will return you a receipt to give back when you want your stuff back.
Alrighty. And yeah, I'll just wait for you if anyone else has anything to do before we head in.
I think we'll just head on in.
Entering into the colourful bards, you'll find it's one of the larger ones you had been in thus far, though the interior has quite a few more in the way of the Black Mage dolls. Some of them have varying hat and staff designs, as well as a few of them being differently coloured. Though just like them, there are many other adventurers in here with similar makeups and different colours. Muman and Tuku man the counter as the I was about to say null. As the Varg will wave over to you as they recognize you.
Ho there, Moonmarn. How are you today?
I can certainly say that today is a better day than yesterday. How have your travels been faring you? Made quite a bit of distance away from Benares.
Some good, some bad. That's the way of traveling in the worlds today.
Isn't it just so? Hopefully all this Naga business will be done in a month or 2, and business can return to usual.
That is absolutely the hope.
So, is it a group of 4 rooms again as usual? You like your baths, don't you?
I do. I am absolutely going to be paying for a premium room for myself.
Well, we do have all the way up to luxurious bedding if you want a gay group room of just 4 double beds. 32 gil, which I'm sure you've got jingling in your pockets from what you've done this far.
I would be willing to do that, but that's up to everybody else if they want to put in for that too.
Who's this? Sorry, Edward's about to sort of walk away and put his plaque on the table. Yes, fine. Whatever makes you feel better.
It would be 8 gil each if you were all put in towards the same room.
Yeah.
As Zion does the maths.
I was already working on it. Right as you said 8, I hit the button.
I mean, if you just divide by 4, half and half again.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't thinking of that. I was just like, hey, the machine can do it for me.
Machines!
So yeah, I will put in 8 gil for that for sure.
I'll hand over
Only
the
if everybody wants to.
I will hand over the 8.
Seems a little excessive, but I'm willing to go for it. 88.
Hey, I just want the servant to bring me the food.
Indeed, and we have to think, at the end of the day, when is this going to happen again?
Maybe one more time on the way back through? Zared says with all the hope in his voice.
We'll have a lovely room overlooking the river to the north. Though, if you've been traveling so far, it's a good guess that you've heard that the river entrances have been frozen, dammed over. So it's a bit lower than usual.
Yeah, we heard about that. They're trying to freeze out the Nagas, essentially. Take away their grounds of movement and travel and whatnot.
I can say it's certainly been effective. They had a final push, as it were, yesterday. With those all dead, should thankfully be less on the roads and less in the rivers.
That's good. Well, I think we're gonna get some food. I was probably gonna drink herself silly, and then we might take a look at the board, and may or may not head out in the morning. We'll see.
If you need anything, be sure to ask.
There was something I wanted to ask. You say the Naga did their last push yesterday. Have you heard of someone called Yoshkaik before? Were they part of this push?
Since mine is just an inn, I wasn't exactly on the front lines. The name does not ring a bell.
If I look around, do I see any guild people around for?
Yeah, there's quite a few. They have a hunt board up as well.
Okay. We may just want to compile all the information that we have and give it to the guild's people here, Edwin.
We certainly can. But after that, I think we need to...
Sorry, I was going to say, do we recognize anybody from down south at all? Besides Moonhorn?
Nope, everyone here is a new face.
Okay.
Well then, we should inform the guilds and then head upstairs, I think. It's been a very long day.
Food and bath sounds good.
Talking with the guilds, letting them know what you found out thus far. Are you asking them any questions in particular?
I've got one or two, but I'm curious to see if anyone else has got anything they want to ask first.
Nope, nothing for me.
I don't know if we're too far away from the area mountains, if they could have anything on the situation there.
They wouldn't really have any reason to hear about that so quickly. If
Yeah,
anything,
that's
it would
fair.
be the settlements closest by that would be dealing with it.
All right, that's fair enough.
I was going to ask, have they heard of the name Yoshkaik, and have they been involved with the Naga that they've seen so far?
Mentioning the name of Yoskaik, a few of the guild members will mention that they heard some of the Naga saying that before. However, they didn't know what it meant or even that it was a name. But since a few were saying it, it's a good guess that they had something to do with it, or they were under his command.
But they don't know what it was or anything like
As
that.
far as they know, nobody there was called Yoskaik.
Okay. Well, we better keep on our toes then. They may have made a final push, but if the brain lives, the body may still function. Quite disturbing. Edwin will just say thank you to whoever he was speaking to, and then just 180 and walk away.
If Zion is looking over the quest board, one of the quests will jump out at you, just more of a term of what's the name? Convenience. Because on the path to the north, there is a set of ruins that Thankstead also has a quest for, so it's both a quest there and here just to reach more people. That they're asking for a group to go into the ruins and bring back a grouping of flowers back to Thankstead. So it could be something you could do on the way there.
Ooh, that might be fun, you guys. You want to take this quest?
Sure, it's on the way. Saves time, if you think about it.
I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time away because we are still stopping and looking for these flowers, but
at least we haven't got to come back to hand it in. We can just go to the Thankstead and hand it in.
yeah, and then we'll have a little bit more money.
What are the details, Siren? What do we need to do? Simply pick flowers and leave? I can't imagine it'd be that simple.
I mean, it's probably not. They're probably guarded by something, but we just go
Something
to
for me
this.
to chop down?
We just go to this ruin, and we get the flowers, defend ourselves along the way, and take them to Thankstead.
Just make sure that the grouping of flowers is latke, not large.
Like flowers.
Ladkey flowers. I like them. I think Edwin's reading this over and he's just kind of, his brows are furrowing. This doesn't look like a simple in and out.
You might be right, but we can prepare ahead of time.
Could ask around, see what people here know about the ruins.
That may be viable. It's a good thing we picked up those supplies.
I mean, it does say strong adventurers required, but everybody seems to be surprised by how strong we are, so maybe we might be a good fit for this.
What was that you said about curiosity and cats a while ago?
Curiosity killed the cat, and the satisfaction brought it back.
Well, I hope the satisfaction of bringing this quest to a close will be enough. Well, you see, you and Al.
If you're against it, Edwin.
No, there's no point in me just being the voice of doom and gloom. I do that enough already. Alwyn, you seem quite happy with it. We're very close.
I'm only happy, Onyx. It's on the way.
Fair enough.
And they
Well,
require strong adventurers. That's what I am.
Well, I suppose you're right. Drazenko?
I'm all for it. We have been looking for a quest like this where we can just do it on the way, so this seems to fit the bill quite well.
Indeed.
Sounds good. I'll go get it started for us so we can take care of it on the way. So we need to do a guild fee on this, right?
Yes.
How much is that?
It is 10 gross per person, so 40 in total.
All right. I will just go ahead and take. Oh, everyone's already handing over 10, so I will take 30 out of my own, unless anybody else is gonna.
I was gonna say go on, Mr. Moneybacks, but it depends on what people think.
I'm paying my own
No.
share.
As this is a quest that is like situated within Fangstead, the quest giver is not in Tristana, so they don't have much information. However, they will tell you that the False God Forest is an exterior set of ruins. So if you do it during the day, there will be sunlight, if not a bit blocked by the canopies. It is a several-tiered area, so some parts you won't be able to see from down below. So there will be parts where you can't see into certain parts of the ruins. As for the creatures and constructs, there is not much more information besides that. Other people have gone there, and other people have died there, so there might be other things you could find, or even undead that were risen from their bodies.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so
Hope
definitely
they-
suggest. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I hope they specify the kind of flowers we need to pick.
Yeah, they give you all the names and basic drawings of all the flowers you need to pick, as well as the amount. So you know what you need to get,
Yeah.
and if you see it, you'll know it.
You'll
There's a
just
lad
come
can
back with
bring-
a random bouquet.
Here, here's some daffodils. Enjoy. But yeah, Edwin will just say, I think we should retire for the evening. I'm looking forward to good beds, and I don't like the idea of going here in the dark.
Well, that was the intent. Anyway, to come here, rest, and continue the morning.
Indeed. I'm just going to head up, I think, in all honesty, unless people have got something they want to particularly do right now.
Nope, I haven't got anything else to do besides go down and drink.
I might swing by Al at some point, but it depends if they're in the mood for it.
Depends how much I drink.
They've got preps to do, so probably it's going to be a little bit later on, so you might be a bit sourced by that point.
She might give out more info. You never know.
Exactly. I'll give it an hour or two, and then I might pop down after I've done some research. But I don't want to take away time for anyone else. Anything anyone else is doing. Sorry.
I'm not doing anything special.
Neither am I.
All right. Yeah, Edmund will come down after about an hour or two after sort of putting everything away, double checking the lockbox, just making sure everything's in order, and come down and try and find out at the bar.
So here he just takes a bath. That's it.
Are you going to be role-playing out your discussion with Al?
Yeah, I just didn't know if Drzenka was doing anything particular before I went in. If Darren's just going for a bath.
Drzenka's probably downstairs as well, but just kind of talking to people down there, hearing about what happened yesterday, and just kind of mingling, but not doing anything special.
We'll just sit down next to Al, assuming there's a spare seat, and order like a milk or something of that nature. He doesn't drink, so it's going to be something along those lines. Is Al okay? Are they swaying?
How much have I had to drink in an hour?
Down to you.
I mean, she's not gonna go crazy because she's going to the runes tomorrow. But she's gonna have a good couple drinks. So she's talkable.
I was going to say, we've got the charisma 7 people going for an RP session, so let's go. Al, do you have a moment?
Ah, Edwin! Hey, Moonmon, it's Edwin. You want a drink?
I've just ordered one. You can see he's kind of flinching at the noise. But thank you. You seem in good spirits.
Of course. Drink in hand. We're almost to Esterilla. We're doing quite well. We're a good time.
Indeed we are. It's been good to spend time with you and the others. Seems a long time ago since we were just back in our homes.
Hold on, this isn't one of those moments where you're going to try and hit on me, is it?
What?
I mean, I
No.
know I'm pretty good looking, but come on.
No, Al, I'm not here to hit on you.
Oh,
You also know full well that I have the game of a dead brig, so that would never happen.
you do like to play with bodies.
It's kind of like eyebrows raised, but it's not like a that's not incorrect, but it's like that's an interesting way of saying it. Well, I suppose so. I just mean to ask, when you get back, I mean I try and keep tabs, but you've changed physiologically quite a lot in this journey. You couldn't do half the things you did when we set out a few weeks ago.
No, I seem to be getting stronger the further we go.
Which begs the question, when we go home, after all this, are you going to finally do what you've been boasting about for the last few years? Take a sip.
What?
You
Take
know.
down... Well, not take down, but fight Carthora? Yes, of course.
You're going to challenge Carthura after this.
Absolutely. If I get beaten down royally, then it just means I need to know how much more I need to train. I don't know without challenging him.
It's just a curiosity point. You'll forgive me, but there's something I read a few weeks ago, and it's that it doesn't matter how big the dog is in the fight, it's how much fight is in the dog. You have a lot of fight, Al. Why do you feel like you need to prove it by beating things like Carthura or the lightning dragon that I'm not going to pretend to pronounce because I can't read things as well as I'd like to be?
I don't know. It's always what I wanted. I was always the... She sort of like grunts as she talks. The small one in my village. So, I wanted to make sure that I'm not just seen as that. And I can be one of the strongest, regardless of size.
Well, I think that's an admirable goal. You know, if I had the ability to, I'd probably have better words for this, but long story short, I think you're doing fine. Just a shame that your village is, well, shitty to you.
Yeah, well, Dad's the chief, so one day I probably got to take over. I can't really take over if everyone's thinking of me just being small and weak. So I got to prove them wrong.
It's interesting you say that. You know, my father wanted me to be a blacksmith, you know? Smith's son, right?
I'm sure you'd make a great blacksmith, but I definitely think you make a better surgeon.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's a different kind of putting things back together and taking them apart. blacksmiths put objects together and take them apart. I put people together and take them apart in a good way, taking out things they don't need.
Hey, you've managed to keep me alive this long.
Did I have, and I intend to do so going forward, along with the other two. Just strikes me that me and you are on a journey very much of our own making, and our friends have had quite, well,
They've learned quite a
past
lot on this
infinity.
journey.
yes, I imagine they have. I just wonder if we have.
Yeah, Zirin had that that small thing, that creature.
The Namazu.
That's
Yes.
the one. And obviously Jazenka is following everything with Shiva. I mean, she's still got stuff going on, but what about you? What's your sort of goal?
Edwin looks at Al with a very, like, big, like, you know that he doesn't sleep much. Like, just looks tired, and he just says, I just want to pass my final exams for medical school and become a fully qualified surgeon. And then who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe do something
Schools.
important.
No one has time for schools.
Schools are interesting. I'm not going to pretend that there's a school for how to bite someone well, but you could learn something if you wanted to.
Schools. No. Much prefer physical experiences.
Well, there's always fighting schools. There's certainly a physical experience. But I've waffled on long enough. Enjoy your drinks, Hal. I'll be upstairs. Let's all
All right.
finish his and
Good chat. See you later.
always so chipper. It's a trait, it's not a stab. And he'll sort of head upstairs.
And with that discussion over, we can have our break here.
Alrighty.
Alright. Have you turned yourself on, Jester?
Mm-hmm. It's quite the question.
Well, turn yourself off. Now's the time. Alrighty. With everyone done for their nightly discussions and tasks, the day will pass into the next.
Alrighty. Was it a good sleep? It's probably the proper, first proper set of rooms we've had in a long time.
It's the most luxurious rooms you've had. It depends on if your characters sleep within comfort or if they prefer hard floors.
Hmm. But no, happy to go. Well rested. Probably
What
order
party men
breakfast.
think they need to do before they head off to the ruins?
Think I have the money to do much.
You just got 100 gil, sans 8.
How much are those iron draft? I think it is.
50 each.
Ooh.
Pretty sure it's 50.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy one of those if that's what it is.
We have 8.
We do?
Yeah, we have shitloads.
Did I?
If you go in the group loot, we have 8 Jolt tonics, 8 air bubbles, and 8 iron drafts.
Oh, I just completely forgot about all that.
And we brought a Phoenix down as well, which is on me. I'm currently holding the Jolt tonics, but I can give them to anyone who wants it.
Jolt tonics. What's that one do?
They help with sleep effects, because we know the Naga use sleep effects.
Since when?
The last fight we got into them with.
Nah, nobody went to sleep.
Yeah, only almost drowned out.
Mm-hmm.
What about Pirate's Drink? How much is that?
300, I believe. I'll
Oh,
check.
no, never mind. Not on my computer, so I can't actually like just click and find things right away.
No, I'll have a look for you. Yeah, Pirate's
is
Drink is
300.
300.
Okay. That's probably the same for any of the enhancement drinks.
Any enhancements, yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright.
I think in a different edition of D&D, the physicals were more expensive than the mental ones. But this is the D&D, it's not that edition.
I'm just checking the price of sun rods, because I might pick some of those up.
We have iron torches.
We do, I don't need them. Alright, moving on.
I mean, it's just a bigger light area, isn't it, with Sunrod?
Yeah, it's just a wider area, but we should be okay. No, good to go. I think I'll just save it for now. Because we need it for normal expenses anyway.
Yeah, I'll just grab one of those iron drafts before we head out, so that I'm not gonna use it yet, but when we get there, I'll use it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like a couple hours before we get there, I'm gonna give Zaire and Ao at least mage armor.
Sweet.
Alright, so is the party heading towards the False God ruins?
I think so.
Yeah.
Just checking what certain things do, but do carry on without me. I'll figure out what I'm doing in terms of taking stuff.
Alright. Making your way out of Tristana to the crossroads and then going northeast, you venture off of the roads as you go into a more thicker part of the tree line. Thankfully, it takes a while before you're having to park up the chocobos and carriage before you have to take the footpaths through the trunks of the trees. And you'll eventually come to a point where the canopies become thick, and whilst they do not block the sunlight, it is slightly darker than it would be if there were no trees. As your feet hit against grass, every so often you feel a harder surface underneath, and as stonework peeks through the grass and the moss. The sides, having plenty of shrubberies, you can see many thick trees going up on high and connecting their leafy canopies together. Off on the west and the east, all around to the north, you can see many of the ruined walls still blocking your view at some points, as well as the stone path ahead of you having a sort of very wide stairs leading up. You see many of the different buildings and rooms slightly above you, blocking your vision into their interiors as well as what's behind them. However, amongst the trees, you can see what look to be the remains of stone statues of humanoids of varying races and professions. As well as that, you can hear the stomping of feet every so often and the whirring of wind and rock. Nature still proceeds, however, as you can see many squirrels and hear many birds atop the leafy area above you. Thankfully, there's no smell of decay, blood, or fire, but that could always change at a moment's notice. And if you haven't done already, I think two of you already did it, remember to have your sheets open and drag in copies of your tokens just so they work properly.
We can see a few of the creatures to the eastern side. Can we acknowledge them from here? The squirrel kind of creatures.
Some big squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
Those don't exist.
Nah, they're gone.
Some large tronkers that have just disappeared, which is a bit concerning.
Just
Um,
fell out of
alright.
the woods.
yeah, didn't quite catch what I saw.
You can, however, see those rocky formations near the statue. I think you've seen these ones before. I'll double check your compendium.
I don't recognise that model, I'll be honest.
Why is the text in the compendium like white?
Yeah, why is that all white?
Because it was like apparently when I started up, it was just in dark mode, and then everything was all black, and I couldn't see anything. We could change that though.
However, you have seen these. These are the medium earth elementals. I just have to highlight the text to be able to read it.
Sorry, I'm fixing it now.
Medium or minor? Because we have the minor earth elementals in there. We don't have medium.
Is that not medium mouse reading?
Nope, it's minor.
Elemental. No, this is medium. That's what you've got in the compendium.
Why can I not see it then? It's not in M. Or is it going to be like E?
Oh yeah,
It's
under
in E.
It's in
It's up
E.
there.
Intro!
Hey, it's not my fault.
What do you mean?
The
You
names
control the
were
compendium.
were set out differently.
It's all good.
Okay.
So we know
So
it doesn't have
only
resistance.
have no resistances. That's it.
Fine.
Okay.
So be it.
So we're going aggressive, yeah?
Well, we're here to do a job. Shall we?
All right. I was going to transform.
I'm going to wait till I was fully transformed, and then I'm going to take my drink.
I've just took a Jolt tonic for now. I don't know if it's going to be effective here, but just to be safe.
And I was going to say, we could try and tiptoe up, but I don't know how well Al's going to be at tiptoeing up in Dragonborn.
I think we just go in, shock and awe, truly. Not until we can really invest in that kind of thing. In brackets, next campaign we all play high stealth characters. We try and ambush everyone.
All right. Al's going to use her full speed to get right up to it then. Oh, wait, I don't think
Well,
I
let's. I was going to say, if
I
you're
do.
going to move,
I can get
let's all
right
move
up in
at the
front
same
of it.
time. Okay, can we all move at the same time? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
just be
I don't think the
close
rest
one.
of us are going to be able to
Get
that,
up there.
go that fast.
Well, she said she's going in. We move at the same time at the very least.
Yep, I can get to there.
All right, I guess I'll double move.
Rar.
How far can we move before sort of we go into combat? Like 30 feet?
I mean,
Standard move
that's
or-
her single movement, so everyone can do a single movement if that's what you want to be doing.
Alright.
The Iron Torch went for an adventure.
I will say now, just before we start the fight, I do not have any weapons in my hands. I have 2 injections. Which are both adrenaline.
You know, dealer, right?
If you want to go fast, yeah.
Edwin, initiative.
Sorry, I thought I pressed it.
Alrighty, and to start this very rude confrontation, you could be Edwin.
Alright. I'm going to stab Zyron with a adrenaline boost, so you gain haste for the next minute.
Nice.
Then I will move. So that's 5 feet. Yeah, I'll do. I'll just move to there. That's me done for now.
Zyron.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. Not even a full move with the haste on, so I am going to just do a single precise strike on this guy.
It's elemental.
They're immune to precision.
I did forget about that. I don't think I have anything else that can do any. Oh wait, hold on. I have the Golem Bane Scarab. What does that do? Oh wait, no, this isn't a Golem.
That's just constructs.
Yeah, constructs. Okay. I'll just do a regular attack then. Got +2 on it because I'm flanking with Al.
And you have a +1 from haste, which should be in the buff anyway.
Yeah, it is. That's one I just grab and from the like list of
Yeah, sorry.
already. Oh man. Okay.
Moving on up, you slam your S-stock down into the earthy creature as you smash off a chunk of rock.
Nice.
And it's a move and a standard. That's all I've really got for now. So that's it.
He goes to the elemental on the left, who saw a mole come on his way down. It's going to cast a spell at you. However, you're too quick in your hasted movements as a shard of rock goes off and hits into a tree trunk.
Nice.
They are casting stone.
Okay, good to know.
That's just like a ranged
Drazenka.
attack one, right?
It is a ranged attack spell.
Range touch, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Swift to cast Saber. I'm just gonna move on up and try and slash at this guy.
Go on.
It's just like, I guess I'm using +1 longsword. Why not? That's a no.
Slashing now that long sword, the elemental is warier than its ally as it dodges to the side.
It's all good.
Ow.
She will 5 foot to here and full attack this one.
Nice.
Spicy.
Moving around to the side, you bite out a load of gravel, slash out a load of dirt, and pull out some deep roots as it will fall to the ground.
Nice.
Edwin.
Alright. Seeing that, Edwin will not use the second injection, just hold it in his hand, so his left hand's holding the injection. With his right, he'll pull his rapier. That. I can't get the exit beat there. And then. Oh no, I could do that. So this will provoke, but I'm going to go 20 feet to there, and 10 feet to there, so of course I would provoke as I go past that bit. do I get whacked?
He will attempt it, but he will fail it.
Alright. And I'll hold my attack until Zyron gets into position. I know it's not
So you're ready.
gonna be... Yeah, I know it doesn't give precision. I just kind of want to give the bonus, that's all. If I can.
Bonus for what?
Flanking? Can they be flanked? They can't.
It's an
can they?
elemental, it's immune to flanking.
Never mind, I'm just going to stab it anyway. That's me.
As you stab it in the back, you push a lot of the rocks out.
Alright.
Zyron.
Get a 5-foot step. Gonna use one of my temporal point. And I'm gonna make 3 attacks against this guy.
How'd you have 3 attacks?
Haste, temporal point.
Yep,
But don't
haste
they
and
stack?
temporal point. They do.
Awesome.
The one that doubles them, I wouldn't get another haste attack or anything like that, but I would still be able to take the haste attack.
Alright. The first attack will miss, however the 8th and the Tempora will hit.
Nice.
I'll change that to haste eventually.
Mm-hmm. That's fine, I understand why you do it from the bottom up. Goes back to that elemental, who is going to 5 step back. Edmund did pull out the rapier because you attacked. Is going to cast defensively.
Mhm.
Finally, my defensive casting works. As it will form a rock, shoot it at Zyron, and miss again.
Hey.
Unexpected another consideration.
That one is something I think I can deflect as well, so...
It's a spell, so no, you need to have
Okay.
smash or cut from the air, whatever.
I think it's spell cut, but spells, but either way.
Whatever, it's not deflect arrows.
It's not, yeah, it doesn't matter.
5 step up, give myself the blessing for +2 to attacks, and try a slash again.
Whack.
It's better, but probably not enough.
Swing in your sword. Sadly, it's not a diamond sword. Shall miss. Ow. He's probably chomping on some rocks.
Pretty much. She's gonna come round the back here. No, she's not gonna go that way. She's gonna go that way. And for the fun of it, she's gonna try and grapple it. No, she is not.
God damn.
You don't have improved grapple, do you?
Nope.
It shall attack opportunity you as you attempt that.
Can it? Because it attacked me. 'Cause it's not... Oh no,
It's had its turn.
It's
It refreshes on your turn.
No, sorry, forgot about that.
It swings out with its, I was going to say meaty, its rocky fist, but shall miss. As you just like tumble around on the floor, tripping over some vines. Edwin.
Alright, we'll take a stab, because I feel like I need to save some of my injections. Nope, we're having the same problem.
I feel you.
As Al tumbles around, you try and stab at the elemental's leg, but you almost hit Al, so you bring it up, and it's like you just swing into the air like a weird curve.
Yeah, just like pull it out. Fair enough.
Zyron.
5 step and full attack, getting an extra attack again with another temporal point.
Smoke him if you got him.
No, don't do that. We just turned up. Don't do that. I
Your
swear.
first attack does a heavy smash into this thing. As does your haste, as it will fall to the floor. It doesn't matter either way because it's immune to crits.
Yeah, every time we fight an elemental, we get crits. Doesn't matter when, where, what campaign. Always happens.
I mean, at least it wasn't a natural 20. It was only an 18.
Still.
Don't you get a point back from a killing blow?
Should do.
Yes, I do.
And crits, but yeah, not this time.
Yeah, the crit didn't confirm though.
With those two elementals down, you can see that there are staircases both to the, not both, but to the east, west, north, and combinations of those.
Which way do you want to head?
Let's get going. I don't have very much longer on these buffs.
South? That's the way we just came.
West.
West it is.
That's east, but sure.
No, that's east. West it is.
Cardinal directions never even once.
Moving over to the west, you see what would be mostly empty well, as there is no bucket or anything, but you do see that there is water at the bottom. As far as you can tell, it is lower than it should be. It's possible it's not been collecting water properly due to the canopies kind of being overgrown over the top, or there is a hole at the bottom that's kind of seeping out elsewhere. There is yet another large smashed statue off to the west atop a kind of podium. And as you can tell, it seemingly was a winged humanoid, but hard to tell anything besides that. You can also see below it that there is a sort of marsh formed from possible rainwater as well as just overgrowth of the forest itself. It is about a 30-foot drop into it, but it doesn't seem like it's connected to any sort of river. It is just a lake or pond. I think pond is the one that's not. Whatever. It's not connected.
Do these statues have any kind of historical significance, or are they just sort of something we wouldn't really know about?
You could always roll a knowledge history. Going into that southern room of sorts, you are higher up as the stairs do keep going upwards. I mean, you can look down into where the entrance was, but it seems to have been overgrown by vines, and as far as you can tell, of no use. As for Edwin's history, the place is called False God Ruins or False God Forest because it was a place where people used to pray to old gods that weren't actual gods. It's just what people believed them to be. The statues most likely depict them.
Okay, good to know.
At which point, Zairin, your shield would have ended.
Dang it. Okay.
Oh shit, just as we see that, big boy.
It could just be a statue, right?
Off to the northwest, you can see what looks to be a very old armory of sorts, though the weapons are far larger than what you can normally wield. In the center of which is a creaking and slightly moving wooden golem.
I have bad memories with this one. Just
Is
remember
it
Yep.
last campaign.
hostile? Is it being hostile towards us?
No? You can easily tell it knows you're there. It's just not doing anything right now.
Hello there?
There's no response.
I say we leave it. If it's not bothering you, maybe just leave it for now.
Maybe
I don't-
Drozenka or Edwin could use detect magic to see if any of those things up there are magical.
Potentially. I would
Could
say
take
that
a
we
look.
hit.
I'll move
Indeed.
out of the way.
I'd be more interested to see if there are any flowers up there, which I don't think there are. .60-foot cone. Yeah, that should cover all of it.
Looking into that room, you don't see anything magical. You will see that there is something magical off to the northeast, however.
That way. Okay.
Leave
Guess
him
I
be for
suggest
now,
we-
but keep an eye out.
Zarian, why did you just like fly across the map?
Where's
Yeah,
I
what
have
the
no
fuck just
idea, dude.
happened? I just saw you fucking Dragon Ball Z your way across the map. I had no idea what happened.
I don't know. I went to go grab myself, and I
It's in
only
the
grabbed
area.
the Ion torch for some reason, and then my character itself was just gone. I don't know what happened.
Coming into this room, yet again, you can see over the walls down into the marsh and other parts of the ruins. This seemingly either used to be a treasury of sorts or some form of outside garden, as within the centerpiece there is a sundial, and whilst they are still used today, this is quite a older design. And nestled at the northeastern ledge of said sundial, there is a bag.
Is that where we're discovering the magic from, if we're maintaining it?
Yes.
Is there any way we can tell if it's trapped or cursed?
Take some time investigating it from afar, yeah.
And that's probably
You
best.
can roll spellcraft. Spending the 18 seconds to identify the item, Drasenko has no idea what it is. However, Edwin, you can see that inside of the bag there is a set of muleback cords. The bag itself is not magical.
Interesting. There's a set of muleback cords in there. Does anyone need them? I personally have my own set.
I've got my own set.
I already have them as well.
I think I'm using something else. That's shoulder, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So I think I've got what is it? Cloak of Resistance on.
That's fine. Well then, let's hold on to that for now. Would you mind taking that with you? Just to hold on to.
I will put it in my bag.
Thank you. Strange it would be left here with no body, though.
Would I be able to hop across from here to
No.
the far side? Okay. Too many trees.
There
in
are
the way?
trees in the way.
Also, please do not, because we cannot follow you.
Indeed.
As you come back down to here, the wooden golem is going to smash its feet down towards you.
But why?
Guys, I think this is his cords.
Oh dear.
You touched his stuff.
Hmm.
But he wasn't in the room.
We're just letting it lie there.
We're gonna give it back.
I was just coming to return it. Not.
He is certainly sauntering his way down as he is very slow. And it will start with Zairin.
Do we get a knowledge?
Yeah, knowledge is.
Pretty sure you fought this.
Have
Have
we?
you not?
Not in this
Have a look.
campaign.
Not in this one, no, I don't think we have.
We definitely
I'll
fought
check
it in
that.
the prison.
You are correct. You have not fought in this campaign. Yes. It is a knowledge arcana.
8.
Oh god, I was hoping I was gonna get a half decent roll there. Like,
Plus 2 that.
next level I will have better knowledge, as I promised, but that
You
might
didn't
be a
say
way
that
away.
last level.
I did, but
You know, this is a wooded golem.
there's like 10 knowledges and no one else has knowledges. Apart from Drasenko.
I'm assuming haste is worn off by now as well.
Yes.
It's a minute,
Well,
yeah.
how long does haste? Is it a minute? Okay, that's over.
It's
Yeah.
1 minute. Yeah, so as soon as you
Sounds
get
cheaper.
yeah, so you then get fatigued for 2 minutes, but I'm assuming that's gone after that. It's
He
time
would
for it.
still be fatigued.
Okay.
I would've-
know exactly what I'm doing. Or, yeah, Drazenka
I
can
can
do
also
the
get rid of it.
Yeah, yours is probably better resource management, so Drazenka can just use her touch to get rid of it.
Could have I used it before we started the fight? To find
Would
it was
you have
weak,
done?
like-
We've done it
Yeah.
before.
Sure.
Alright. I think, yeah, weaknesses and immunities is going to be good. I would almost be tempted to say weakness and resistance, because I doubt we're going to have something to target its immunities and deal with them. So weakness,
So
resistance.
weakness and resistances.
Yeah, fine by me.
If everyone's good with that, I think that's the plan.
I'll just hop on down here and do Night Talon to do a ranged attack against it.
It is weak to fire and resists ice to 10 and lightning and earth to 5.
That was quite good, actually. Nice stuff. Alright.
Weak
So
to
we're
nice
gonna do
damage.
Nice. Let's hope that hits.
Sending out a shockwave from your blades, it hits against the wooden exterior, but you just see the energy like pulsate around and disperse as you fail to get through the exterior.
Okay. Now, Golem Bane Scarab would work on this guy, right? It would help me.
Did you ask for its typing? You would know that a wood golem is a construct.
Yeah.
That is just for hardness, yeah?
Let me double check. Oh, of course, I don't have the description.
Of course. Well, you can find it. Drazenka.
I'm not used to being this early on the initiative. Okay, I'm just going to guess elemental weapon for fire. You get fire the longsword and try to slash at it.
Nice.
Of course,
Ignore the freeze
has
gloves
to-
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, the gloves don't affect the weapon or the elemental weapon. They're just in my
Use-
general notes, so.
You summon up a flaming weapon as it slashes down onto the golem. As it will hit and sear through the woods, blackening it slightly.
Do I wanna move?
How long
I
does
don't wanna-
elemental weapon last?
Is round per level. So
So
5 rounds.
Okay.
I can make that on my. Where's the token marker?
I've
the
just
orange.
made it. I've just made it
Ah.
a turn order thing. So it'll track
Okay,
for
sure.
you.
Okay, it's fine then. Do I wanna move?
It might be good because you're our best source of elemental damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move on back here.
All right. Edwin.
I'm going to yell at Al. Strong or fast?
Strong.
Alright, I pull a second injection out of my belt as a move. 5 steps to here and jam it into Al's side. And you will get the alchemical bonus of +2 to strength, dexterity, and constitution for the next minute.
Nice.
That's me double. It's called, it's an injection, it's called physical boost. So it does this.
And I'm assuming alchemical. Yeah.
It is alchemical, yeah. So it stacks with the stuff.
Goes to Al.
Hang on, I'm putting my buffs in.
Alrighty.
And Constitution, Alchemical, 2, 2, 2. Tick it off. Lovely. Al will drop her axe as a free action. Will Is it possible to stand there, or is that in the wall?
No, that's a wall.
Alright, she will move to here.
As you move to there, the gun will attack at you. Attack of opportunity.
How dare you?
Why is this not in the attack?
It's okay. This time I'm playing a proper healer, not a pseudo healer. I got you. It's okay.
Come on, do it. Hit me.
Fucking hit me.
It lands a massive blow into your stomach as you take 16 damage, and you need to give me a fortitude save, please. Which will happen before the transformation. You stave off the effect.
Cool.
Good shit.
She will then transform.
That's an immediate one damage, isn't it, as well?
Yep.
Nice.
Just tick that buff.
I see the max health getting higher and higher.
She will bite. Bad roll.
You whip out with your maw and try to chomp through the woody leg, but are unable to pierce it. It goes to the golem, who will shake all over. As you can see, splinters and bark start to fall. It then rotates its body, or the torso, around on its hips as they shoot out everywhere.
Cheeky question, would I have cover because I'm behind a wall and trees?
You're still going to need to make a save.
That's fine, just wondering if I get any bonus to it.
Everyone besides Drazenka would need to roll reflex.
Do I get a bonus?
You don't know. But yes, the wall gives half, so it's 2.
Oh, God. You know what, I'll take it.
I feel like this is about
We all keeping those?
Yeah,
Dang,
I'm
I
gonna
can't do nothing.
we're gonna activate full fix in a minute.
Alright. Zyron, jumps onto a tree, hugs onto the trunk, and, spins around it to dodge. Whereas Al and Edwin get impaled with countless splinters for 27 slashing.
Good thing we both have a decent amount of HP.
Mm-hmm.
The golem is then going to fist Al.
Wait, that's not standard.
Me.
That's inappropriate.
Did you get consent? What? No.
Al, you get fisted with both arms at the same time. As you will take 21 damage, and you'd give me 2 fortitude saves, please.
I'm on a
I'm tanky. I'm a meat shield.
HJ.
Damn it! 2 and a 20.
Oof.
Okay, with the first one, you will go unconscious, hit
Oh,
the floor,
come
and then
on.
it's going to hit you again, and you wake up. So you're currently just prone.
Ah, rough.
That's just horrible.
Do you lose
Um,
rage? as you
I'm
go
pretty
unconscious?
sure you're going to
Yeah,
become
I'm pretty sure
humanoid
it
again.
Makes me drop my thing. I'm just checking it now.
Fuck. So I just realised the bonk stick behind the colon. I couldn't quite see it.
If the Dragonov falls unconscious, his dragon form immediately ends. Fuck's sake.
Zyron.
There's not really enough room up there to maneuver, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do another Night Talon.
Can you throw an Iron Draft on Al to give her the effect?
I don't
No.
know.
It
No,
needs to,
you can't.
pretty sure Iron Draft is suggested. If you're a chemist, yeah.
Fucking hate
That's
this.
spicy as shit, though. God damn.
I can't crit them though because they're still golems, but I do.
You can.
Oh, you can.
That is a D&D free 3rd edition rule. Pathfinder,
Oh.
you can create constructs.
Oh boy!
Nice.
So then I get a
Yeah.
point back.
It's elementals, oozes, and something
You
else. Can't remember.
send up a shockwave as it smashes right into the chest of this thing. Just take out a
Nice.
massive chunk. As far as you can tell, you did max damage. You won't get sneak because I don't think you can get sneak right now.
Right? No, I'm not. I'm not flanking or anything like that. So that's just always in there because when it counts, it needs to be there, and I don't want to do it. Separate attacks every time. So yeah.
Alrighty. Is that it from Siren?
Yeah. That's it for me.
Drazenka?
First up is the sword. That's probably a no.
Does it get flanking? I don't know.
It's technically it's like coming from me,
Yeah.
so it's like hovering like from my direction. It's just attacking it. Doesn't actually move anywhere.
That will fail to
Um,
hit though.
It's doing its best.
It's doing its best, exactly.
It's just a magic sword. That's
You
not
have-
even real.
You have end fire.
No.
That's a
I have
resume spell
very-
only, I think.
Also, yeah, that's direct mage stuff. I have very limited fire stuff. I am an ice cleric.
It's the opposite of what I do.
My whole thing is ice. Like I think aside from this thing, my only fire would be flame breath or elemental orb. But currently, I am gonna ask a question. If I would even know the answer to, is a construct considered a living being? What's the correct word?
Some would. As for this, most likely no. But since you didn't ask, you don't know.
Yeah, like as in. So I wouldn't even know. 'Cause,
Like normal constructs generally do not. There are some that do because you can have like Frankenstein
golems.
monster things.
Living constructs, yeah, like
Yeah.
crown stuff.
Like, would it also get healed if I did a channel?
Oh, I'm gonna do some spicy healing in a minute if you wanna.
I mean, I could just still, like, I know you're gonna heal better than I can, but, like, at least top you up a bit so you don't get attack of opportunity into the ground or anything, hopefully.
Oh yeah, it's an option.
I guess I could move back to make sure it doesn't get in the radius, but
if
also...
if it is a type of construct that has like the living construct trait or something else that allows it to get healed, channel would heal it. But a lot of constructs do not get healed by normal healing means. They normally have to get healed by like repairing or electricity and whatnot.
So normally no, but I just don't know the specific case, because I don't know if it has to feed or not.
Correct.
Yeah. Which is why I guess I'm pretty spicy damaged. I don't want to negate that if I help it.
How big is your thing that you're planning on doing? Can you just take a
It's
step
30
back?
feet. I mean, I could, but I'd just be further away for anything else. And that's kind of sucks. The weapon doesn't really matter because that's medium range. But if I want to do anything else at the later rounds, I think that's my best bet anyway. So I'm just gonna.
Like just 5 foot step back. would
Yeah. 5 foot step back. So it's further away. Guess I'm gonna swift to give my blessing for Edwin for saves.
Okay.
Guess kind of know that's what's happening, and then I'm going to channel energy for healing. I make that into an actual thing. I did.
I have buttons.
I have buttons.
I like buttons.
I like a button.
Oh, they chocolate
I have to
buttons.
I have to make all the unnecessary macros that I can.
And here's me with like the inability to make single macros.
I spent hours yesterday making a macro that I'm never going to even use.
Do you have selective channeling?
That's right, I do. I
It
do.
wouldn't matter anyway.
So,
beautiful.
basically the same, just ignore that 5-foot step.
Yeah, sure.
That's why.
Moonwalks your way back.
I know my own shit, shut up.
You should have, guys.
I just didn't know if you had it in there in preparation for something or if you just forgot.
I put it in there specifically because I got it, so I just ignore the golem.
Is that it?
Good shit though.
That is it, yep.
Edward.
Alrighty. Will swift action activate regenerative aura? So 15 feet, so that'll be me.
That's the
Al,
limit
and
break. You're not below half.
Zarin. I am not because I've just been healed. I just forgot that just happened, even though it happened quite literally seconds ago. Ignore me.
You just said you were gonna limit break, I would have waited after you.
No, it's fine. This works better,
Or
honestly.
done something else.
I will use surgery, so I'll heal myself and then Al. So 22 to me.
And
as
it
I
gets rid of
move.
fatigue. Nice one.
Yeah.
As you go
So-
to there, the golem will attack into you.
Come at me, bro.
And he will miss as you slide under his fist.
Alright, I will then use my last hero point to standard action surgery Al again
How much healing
as a
is it?
standard action
22
after my
or-
turn. So you got 22 from this one, and then you will have 28 from the next one.
Nice. Almost back to full health.
But that is me done.
Alright. Ow.
Al will stand up.
Yep.
Cool. That's fine then, because it's already used it on Edwin. And
That was part of the plan. Give you the chance.
as a free action, we'll grow a set of claws and a bite, and we'll wail at this guy. Wait, it's just the bite. Ignore the claws. Just the bite.
Yeah, I was about to say. You try and gnaw on this thing, but even in a normal humanoid form, you are unable to get through the bark.
You just see she's increasingly getting more angry.
The golem is going to fist a slightly smaller owl. It's going to be easier to hit you in dragon form, isn't it? 'Cause I think both of these would still hit.
I've
Dragon
still
form
got my
is you,
dragon
natural.
form buff. Hang on.
Ah, okay.
Take it off. Still 16.
Okay, make one fort save because you might transform.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, you are going to get hit twice for 21, and they need another fort save whilst in dragon form.
No, it's dragon form that fucks it.
You got a hero point?
No, I have nothing.
Back.
I got nothing left.
Got nothing
Um,
left.
With the second punch, it hits you in the face as you go back to Dreamland.
And there goes dragon form again. And I'm back to being fatigued.
And you are just asleep this time.
And I am just asleep this time.
But you got 10 HP from transforming, so
I mean,
at le-
considering I literally transformed there and then, what is the actual fatigue time? Because I'm fatigued for a number of rounds.
I think it's
equals
minimum
to 2
for the
times.
1 round, so I think it's still going to be 2 rounds.
Fucking hell. I didn't even do it for a round. I was literally dragging from 0.5 a second.
It's because timers start on when you use them.
also imagine turning into a dragon. It'd be pretty hard, right?
Hmm. Zaire.
Hey,
All
turning
right,
into a dragon isn't tiring. Being punched to the floor and being put to sleep is tiring.
I'm just gonna use Night Talon again because I don't want to jumble up anything else any more than it already is.
Me now doing the fucking pickup.
From where you are, there is cover now because Edwin's right next to you. If you 5-foot step, there'll be enough of a angle that you won't have cover.
Alright, I'll do that.
Moving on back, you send another shockwave as you cut apart more of the golem.
Edwin, can I make a request? Can you, can me and you both wait till after the golem and then you get me out?
Just let you know, when you're asleep, you are coup de grace-able.
I take it back. Please do not do not wait your turn.
Wake me up, damn it! Wake me up inside. Also, you can't hold your turn if you're sleeping. You just lose your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh, something else?
I don't think. Hold on. It's to try to antagonize this guy.
Antagonizing is a standard, unless you have feats.
Okay, I'm gonna look at what I have, but for now I'm gonna be done anyway.
Also, depending on what type of construct this is, it's most likely going to be immune.
That's also true.
What's this?
Drazenka.
First with the sword. Sword.
The sword, again, cuts apart and burns some more of the wood.
Nice.
Very badly on the damage.
Damage is
It's
damage.
free damage though. Yeah, it's free damage.
It's
right?
something. It's something. I don't think Ao needs to be awake for this. Because it says, with the Blessing of the Faithful, just can bless one ally within close range. Which she is.
I suppose, if that's all the wording.
Yeah, that's all it says, so I'm gonna swift to give the Blessing of the Faithful for saves for Ao.
What? But she wants to sleep.
I don't think she's doing that because she wants to do it.
No.
Well, she's getting it.
She's had a long journey,
I
alright?
mean, if she wants to, then that's on her, but I'm giving it to her anyway. She doesn't get a choice.
This is just surprise narcolepsy at this point.
As for the rest of my stuff,
Don't use it. I mean, you could technically administer that to her where she's asleep, so it's going to provoke.
The temptation is high, but
and that thing is also close enough. It might not even work, but I'm going to just standard action do whiteout.
nice.
So everybody gets them 10 HP, and that guy needs a fortitude save. She probably makes it big and beefy, or woody, or whatever.
Big and booty? What?
Woody. Wooden.
Oh my god, I need to get my ears checked.
It is not slowed.
What a surprise. Don't think I still wanna move anywhere, so let's call that it.
Edwin.
Okay. Seeing that and Al go down, we don't know if this is a sleep effect or not, but is she actually falling asleep? Like, we've seen this twice now. Is she falling asleep each time?
I mean, she's still asleep now, so yes, you can see that she is sleeping.
What I was going to ask was...
Conscious, man. I'm getting knocked about.
Drag her ass out of there.
No, what I was going to ask was, if I apply a jolt tonic, it won't actually wake her up though, will it?
No.
Okay. It's a standard to wake someone up, correct?
It's a standard, yes.
Okay, I will do that.
I'm pretty
in
sure
that
it would
case.
also provoke the waking up. It's an aid another action. Does aid another provoke? I don't think so.
Don't think so, but
Let's have a look, see. Come on, get to the page.
not that I'm aware of, because it's like an attack action effectively normally.
It's up that you can help. Standard. It doesn't say it does, so I guess waking him up wouldn't provoke.
Alright, I wake up Al, and then because I'm down to moves and swifts, I will just inspire.
Alright, you kick her in the shoulder.
Well, whatever I can, really. And then I'll just sort of yell, "Oh shit, this is going bad."
People are inspired by you being scared.
No, it's not. She's got an idea. Well, that's if I don't go unconscious again.
Goes to Al. You are just fatigued, aren't you?
I am just fatigued.
Do you have the condition ticked?
Yes. I
Okay.
am going to hold my turn after the golem.
Alright.
No longer a slick dickhead.
Oh, why is that? It minuses when I go back? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's weird.
I guess because you're going backwards in the turn order. It makes sense, it's just not what I wanted it to do, but I fixed it, it's fine. The golem is going to go to Pound Town on Al, she's on the floor.
Now this is the one and only time I need you to save.
So roll me a fort just to see to go to sleep for the first hit. But then you can't transform most of your fatigue,
Can't
can you?
transform, so I might as well just...
Okay, just give me 2 forts then.
Nice.
Please tell me
They're
that's
decent.
saves.
Do you have the bonus?
You should have
it's
Blessing of the
+2.
Faithful, which is 2. Does that be 19, Jester, yeah?
Be a 19, yeah.
Alright, you are pounded twice
Nice.
for 27.
Nice.
You don't take that damage. You had 18 temp health.
Not nice. I'm above half HP.
It's a shame. If only you could decline the temp. Ow, it's your turn.
It ruins what I was going to do. Wait, no, it doesn't.
Sorry.
I was going to stand up.
Stand up, yeah, there you go.
Hit me.
We're trying to,
Punk.
we're just like trying to keep you alive. Like, no, let me hurt. Let me suffer.
The golem will attack opportunity to you.
I'm not going to
Roll me a
save now.
fort save.
I'm not going to save now.
You still got the
Put
+2.
No, I'm putting the +2 in there. Oh, that's with the +2, please.
You'll get decked in the face for 15, and you are still conscious.
Yes.
Yes. All right. She's got a limit break, and her limit break is Draconic Blast, so she gets to use her breath weapon, even though she's not in dragon form, and it does double damage. So 18 times 2.
I think it has 10
damage.
resistance to lightning.
What?
I think it has resistance to lightning. It has 5 resistance to lightning on 10, sorry.
Alright.
It was 10 to ice and 5 to lightning.
That's it. And 5 to earth.
I haven't better hit it so far, so this at least hits it.
Hey, that's still chunky. Still 31.
The
Assuming
golem
it does
attempts
save.
to dodge by lifting a leg, but has the rest of its body to contend with as it fails to reflex.
At least 31 lightning damage.
As he is zapped, doing a bit less than you thought, but you should have known it had resistance, but your companions reminded you. And as that hits, he had exactly 31 health left as he
Yes.
falls down.
Well
So
done,
that means
Zyron,
it's-
though.
that means
Fucking
it's just
chipping it.
unconscious. Chop it.
When constructs go to 0, they're just done.
Okay, that's alright then. If not, I was gonna go and get my axe.
They're not living, so they don't have like negative health.
I mean, Al's angry. She's gonna get her axe and make firewood anyway.
Expensive firewood.
Well done,
Oh,
Zaira
yeah,
and
yep.
Trasenka, for actually chipping it while we kind of just stood there and went, "Don't fucking die."
Now that
Meanwhile, I
thing's
was
out of the
just
way, I'm
standing
going to
there.
come up
Hit
here and
me!
look at all these weapons, see what's going on with them, if there's anything special going on up here.
We
There
do
is
know
nothing
they're like,
special going over there. They are all rusted. They're very
they're
big,
also
though.
like, yeah, they're like 20-foot weapons, I think, from what was said before.
They seem to be weapons
Alright.
for people much bigger than you.
Is Titan Fighter still an archetype? No.
In that commotion, though, Edwin, you had to take magic up, didn't you? Because you have the glasses or the cantrip.
I have the glasses, and to be fair, I wasn't hit, so I wouldn't have broken concentration.
It doesn't matter where they don't have concentration. The glasses just are active.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool.
Since you were looking that way, you know that there is another magical item there.
Oh, the bag that we just completely missed. Yep, that would make sense. I
As
will direct
Zion
the
just
party that
leaves. He's got his own things to do.
way. I will spend probably 2 rounds just as Al's walking away, injecting with stuff and patching her up.
Just walking away bleeding.
In actuality, though, I'm going to grab the key from Al, and I'm going to go grab another set of iron drafts, 2 of them,
Whoa, whoa,
from
whoa.
the carriage.
You best ask
and
for
I
this
will...
key. Don't get all handsy.
I'm not like just going to steal it from you. I'm going to ask you for it.
I'm fully healed.
And then I'm going to go get a set of iron drafts and hand one to Al when I get back.
All right.
And I'm going to hold on to the other one for myself. Or if
You're slowly getting quieter as you're moving away.
It's actually for the
I
carriage.
don't know why.
Oh yeah,
It's
of course. He's
thematic.
role-playing the
He's going to get the
distance.
Yeah, of course.
Al will grab whatever is in this bag and hold it out.
As you grab the bag, the flap that holds closed the opening will flip open, and as it dips down, coins just start pouring out of it.
Money!
It's still pouring out.
Does
Can
anybody
I-
else want
Oh, wait.
anything?
It's not going to be...
It's still pouring out.
Can I identify what this is as Al is doing
I'm going to
this?
try and close the bag.
You can close the bag, but there's now 200 coins on the floor.
She starts individually picking them up.
Individually? Okay. It's gonna take you a bit for 200 coins.
It's alright.
Yeah, if you want to identify the bag, it is a spellcraft.
8.
It's a good aid.
You have a good idea, but you don't know.
Alrighty.
If I open this bag and just look inside it, try not to let anything pour out, how much space is in this bag?
A normal space for a bag. There's something in there.
Why is there so much money then?
Well, the money you put back in there, you don't see anymore.
It's possibly a different kind of item. I suggest we carry this and inspect it later. Agreed?
Okay. She will put the bag of disappearing money in her back. Well, just attached.
Here, Al, have
Uh,
that.
Backpack of disappearing money.
Yep, that's what it is.
I'll remember what it is then.
As Siren hands you a different type of drug.
What's this?
It's an iron draft.
Okay. How much does the bag weigh?
Let me get the link. This bag weighs 15 pounds.
I wonder what it is.
You'll
It's
never
a
know. It's a
mystery.
mystery.
It's a backpack of disappearing money. I told you already. Weren't you listening?
It's a backpack of fountain money.
Look, we're not going to be able to find out what this thing is right this second. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is, and I don't think anyone else of us will do. Let's pick it up and go. Yes?
I have.
Alright,
It's
let's
attached to me.
go east.
What's he in a rush for?
It's going very fast. Zarin, hold on.
I'm waiting right here.
Is it me or is he getting more eager?
Maybe he wants to be the meatbag for once.
As you go up to here, there's a staircase leading up to the south, as well as a few directions off to the west and east of them there, as well as stairs going up to the north, where a broken pillar bridges the gap between two different parts of the ruins.
I suggest-
South first.
Indeed.
Okay.
Lads. I'll hold the rear.
Why are you holding Drazenka's ear?
No response.
Boo.
Anything magical over here, Edwin?
I'm having a
Edwin
look.
sees a magical thing there, as there's a shirt on the floor.
Yes, the shirt that you are currently all moving past. There.
Pick it up.
Oh, that just
What,
looks
this
like
one?
a dirty rag.
Yes, just on the floor there.
What is it?
Do you mean to identify it, or has it got
Oh,
a tag?
correct. It does not have a tag. It says medium.
At least it's got that.
I can try to aid.
It is 50% cotton, 40% silk, and 10%
You
not
say
silk.
you're aiding, but you're doing better.
Yeah, I'm not
But
doing
I
very
also
well
have
today.
almost half the bonus that he has. Just getting the rolls in the correct places, apparently.
Identifying the shirt, you will find that it is a quick runner's shirt.
Is that in anyone's wish list?
Everyone's quickly looking at the wish list now. Who had it? Who had it? Who had it?
I already have one.
I know Jazanka's got one
I have a
already.
funny feeling it might have been me. Yeah, it is me.
Yep, I don't have anything in
Al would
anything,
like to
sorry,
claim
in
it
chest
if
or body.
nobody else is interested.
That is definitely not the one that I would like, but yes.
Sadly, it's too big for you. It's a medium. You're a small.
No, I am a medium. Thank you very
Actually, no, I think
much.
you're an extra small. Sorry, it's going to be too big on you.
I thought magical item size to the wearer.
No,
the
it's
wearer,
a
right?
medium shirt. It's going to stay
I
medium.
mean, a huge
Al's,
shirt is just a
Al's
look.
just gonna start growling at the sky.
It's fashion. I mean, it's better for it to be
gonna
too
say.
big than too small.
Exactly. Turn it
It's
into
just
a
like a
fashion
tunic.
T-shirt.
Just put a
A
belt on its
tunic.
tunic. Yeah.
Just tuck it into your pants, then you don't care how big it is.
No, you want it free
It
flowing.
just becomes a dress.
Yeah,
Mm.
free flowing, man. But yeah, I'll point it out and tell everyone what it is. If Al wants it, I'm not against that idea.
Al's already started putting it on.
All right.
Sadly, since this is an activated thing, you cannot use it in dragon form.
Wait, what?
The quick runner's shirt, you have to activate it to get the benefit. So when you're dragon form, you can't activate it.
Did you not just bark or dragon noise?
No, because what he wears gets morphed into him. Unless it's like a
Oh,
permanent
it's like
bonus,
a-
like a +2 dex or whatever, he can't activate these items because he can't touch them.
Fair enough.
Anything magical over here, Edwin?
Hold on, you're
I
a
guess
lot
that's
faster
technically
than I am.
right, because I lose the benefit of armor and weapons, but still benefiting from passive wondrous items. This isn't a passive thing; you
Mhm.
actually have to activate it. I
Yeah.
did.
You
not
could
understand that when
activate
I
it
chose
before you transform, though.
I mean, I've described
it's-
this
if
to you
you
like 3 other
activate it-
times, Jester.
If you activate it, it ends your turn after you've done your movement,
Mhm.
so you can't. Do
It could be good to
before.
get into a position to.
Yeah, if
transform,
you want to
though.
get into position, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
There is indeed something magical. You could just barely see it on the map right here.
Hold on.
Wait, what? I need
Hold
to
on.
zoom
There's
in
a-
for
there's
this.
a-
Hold on.
Yep, there's
Don't tell me.
something
No,
magical
no,
on the
no,
floor.
no,
It's very
I don't
tiny.
want to know what it is. Oh wait, I can see. It's like a coin.
Don't go up
ring.
there. Not yet.
Oh, magic circle. Here we go, Jester. What's happening to you? Nothing
Does
happened.
anything happen as Al walks up next? It looks incredibly
No.
suspect.
I was pure silent then because I actually panicked that did I just seriously make that same problem again?
I mean, you did walk into a circle that has a lot of lights around it.
I thought it was just fireflies. It's fine. Pretty lights. She picks up the coin.
It's not a coin, it's a ring!
Are you suicidal? Why didn't you wait?
What? There's a ring. If I like it, you got to put a ring on it.
I'm going to put a ring on a ring.
Don't judge my logic.
I just give a very sympathetic look to Zaire as this happens.
She brings it over to Edwin. Look, do you want to have a look at it?
Yes, Al, please don't make risks like that again. There's only one of you. Much like there's only one of any of us.
Oh no. And the one that is here is great.
Just show me the ring.
Another 8.
24.
Fully expected you to beat me again, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you keep rolling less than 10 on yours.
It's because I'm shit at spellcraft now.
You were able to identify it as a ring of sustenance.
That's good for everybody.
Alright. Is it is it on anyone's wish list?
It's on
I imagine it probably is.
mine. It's on nobody else. It's only on mine.
Okay. I have non-specific rings, so if someone else wants to take it, they can.
Like I say, it's
You
beneficial
want it, you
for
can have it.
everyone. But
It's
I-
probably
I'm happy
great
to.
for Edwin, because Edwin hardly sleeps
I say that
anyway.
I've got the shirt, but it's not a shirt that I can use in my dragon form like I originally thought I could. So
It's fine. I think if everyone's good with it, should we get those bows to Al for now? Yeah?
I guess.
I don't
Ah,
mind.
Ziren, do you want to put the ring on my finger? No. Okay. Bye.
The speed that he just left that exchange.
Zayran, please don't go too far by yourself.
That's exactly what happens. He just ignores the entire situation and walks away at a speedy pace.
Siren, we are still in a hostile environment. Please come back. Ow, what did you... Why is he acting like this?
I don't know.
Al's
Maybe
busy
just got the
putting
wind
ring on.
behind his ears. Yeah, I did. I just put this in my short description of the ring.
Yeah, you quite alright, Zayran. You seem very antsy.
I'm fine.
Can I sense motive Zaire and see how
That doesn't mean
flushed
you
he
got
is?
sense more than that.
You right there, big ears?
Now's the time for it, apparently.
Hold on.
Yes, that's better friends. I mean, it's probably has a high bluff.
It's always the role play where it comes into play.
Damn it.
And he fails anyway.
You're the cleric of ice and emotions.
Zaire
Fine.
is both flustered and trying to hide it.
We don't have to talk about it here, obviously, but you can talk to me if you need to. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. I just. Oh, Al's there now. He's not gonna say anything anymore. He just shuts up.
She's just walking past.
Just
Do you have some...
As you go up there, however, the ground will start to shake as 4 holes will burst open.
I tell
It's
you,
the fucking
probably
squirrels.
perfect. That's probably
Hmm.
perfect time for Zirin right there. The perfect way to ignore that conversation. Ah, hello.
You've never seen
Oh,
these things in
hi.
your life.
Cute little thingies, aren't you?
some big
I have
squirrels.
seen this from the game.
This is like Conker's Bad Fur Day, but worse. Okay.
knowledges on these?
The knowledge for these creatures is Arcana.
Not
I
look.
don't know.
8.
Wow.
Neither of us.
Oh dear. I don't know what these are.
Edwin, you just barely know what they are.
It's not my. I'm not a
These
squirrel
are
expert.
nutkins. They are adorable yet sharp-toothed rodents that will stop at nothing to find a nut.
They already have nuts. What do they need us for?
They want
I know,
more, okay?
This is
One's
bullshit.
not enough.
Might as well just
In the
call it
achievement thing
Sprite.
where they just put all the things in their cheeks.
Yeah. Do you see any of its cheeks? It's holding one. It needs another to put in there.
If it's good with everyone, because we only have the one, should we go with resistances?
Yep.
It's generally an idea of what they're bad against.
Yeah,
Not
sure.
bad against, good against. Yeah.
Yeah,
resistances,
what
please.
to avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want resistances?
Please.
Yep. So we just put that
None.
up first.
Alright. To be fair, weakness is good, it's just we don't have, at the moment, we don't have many
Mm.
people that target it.
Yeah, true.
And to start is the nutkin next to Drazenka. And she looks like the kind of fella who would be bringing around some nuts. Gonna bite at your satchel to try and find them. And
Oh,
so hit
yeah.
your satchel, they're gonna hit your hip. As you'll take 8 damage.
Okay.
And it'll go to Edwin.
Alright. I'll 5 step. I will inspire. Edward's not very inspirational, but he's gonna do it anyway. And does not canonically have anything in his hands in terms of injections. A 5 step, so last time that I had anything in my hands, I used 1 injection on Owl for physical. So no, I would have 1 injection, but no weapon. Is that fair? Because I had 2 adrenalines at the start of this. I used 1 on Zyron, and then when I fought the Wood Golem. Yeah, so I just have 1 injection, but no weapon. That's fine.
Yeah.
I will stab Zyron with the adrenaline injection, but then I literally have nothing in my hands. That's the end of my turn.
I mean, Al still didn't pick up her axe. It's still over where the golem was.
She did see who was making
Well, I
firewood,
did.
so
I
she
was
would have
She was
brought it up.
chopping at it.
Hey, you can use your claws for that.
No, I said I was getting my axe.
I didn't hear you. Sorry, it didn't happen.
I'm pretty sure you can even go back on the stream and hear it.
The
Is that
receipts.
Edwin done, you say?
Yes, I give haste to Zyron, I use Battle for Inspiration, and I'm done.
Alright. The squirrel on the left is going to see how many nuts Zyron has in his bag.
Are we flat-footed?
Don't you have Uncanny Dodge?
Oh yeah, I do. Haha.
So the answer is yes, but not really.
Yes, except for you.
You smash at its big old buck teeth to deflect them. However, the retaliating blow will miss.
That's fine.
It now knows you have nuts because you were defending yourself. This one up top sees that Owl has a big bag on her back and it's going to go straight for that. But instead, they're going to slide their buck teeth down your back as they graze you for 7.
How dare.
Drazenka.
Cool.
What size are these creatures?
They are small. So the same size as Owl.
Sure. I'm just gonna slash at the guy who clicked me.
Swinging your sword around, you slash into this squirrel's side. And they are not frozen.
Sad. Swift give the Blessing to Faithful for attacks to Desire, and guess he's right next to me.
Alright. This nutty boy is going to bring up a tuft of dirt and shoot it at Al. Al, what is your touch AC?
10.
As you are compounded with a load of dirt, as you're probably going to need that wand of hygiene, as you take 3 earth damage.
She don't mind being dirty.
Zairina.
I'm going to use one of my points. I'm going to make 3 attacks. If I happen to kill this one, I will take a 5-foot step and use the last attack on the one over by Drzenka. Should be everything in there.
You slash down upon this scroll all 3 times.
Alright.
As the final attack will bring it to the floor.
Nice.
I might play back then. And that is it for me.
Ow.
We'll drop her axe, grow a set of claws and teeth, and we'll claw at the one closest to her. And the claws are counted as magical weapons.
The bite will miss, however, both claws will hit. But that nutty boy is still up. Nutkin down south is gonna 5 step up and continue to get at whatever Drzenka is hiding in her pouch. And will bite at your slide for 9. Edwin.
Alright. Seeing as Drzenka has been quite injured, I can see Al, while they're fighting, seems to be doing well. We'll just use a... Yeah, I'll use the standard action after I move. So I'm going to go to here. So that will provoke. Feel free to roll.
Nutkin will take it as they bite at you for 4.
Cool. That's the temp. Half it gone. And I'll use of single target triage. Can't use surgery because of restrictions. On Drzenka. You get 20.
Overkill, but appreciate it.
I can't limit it, unfortunately. Just do more or less. That's all it is. Speed up.
That's good. It's great. Thank you.
But,
Is that from Edwin?
yes. Sorry, I thought I said that also. But yeah, I'm done.
Nutkin up top is going to continue biting at Al in retaliation. As Al will take 4.
That will cause her to transform.
You gained health from that, which is wild. Fair enough.
Yep, but I'll lose it again.
A little 5-star.
True.
Drzenka.
Edwin doesn't have a weapon out, does he?
I moved. I didn't see I drew a weapon. It is up to GM discretion, to be fair, if you allow me to.
Oh.
You still had a syringe out. You just went around healing people, which you needed an open hand for. So, no.
Yeah, basically I'm just completely unarmed because I stabbed Zaire and had nothing in my hands. I just moved and basically healed, so that was it. Yeah, no, fine. I don't have anything in my hands then.
Okay, that's fine. Still gonna 5-foot step up. And try to slash at this guy again.
Slashing at the Nutkin, it's now known to your attacks. It will hop over the blade.
And this time, seeing that I was against 2 guys and proper dragon form, give the blessing for Ao. For attacks.
For attacks.
Yep.
Nutkin on the right is going to continue shooting mud at Ao. Ao, you get hit in the face with a lot of dirt for 6. Zaire.
5-foot step, and same as last turn, I'm going to use one of my points. I'm going to get 3 attacks on this guy.
Did you take off your fatigue, by the way?
Mine?
Yeah, because when you fatigue for 2 minutes after the last haste syringe.
Oh, yeah. We resolved it all at the same kind of time, so I never actually had it kicked
Okay.
on. Attacks, where are you?
Nice.
You stab at the Nutkin twice, as the second will bring it down.
Alright, that's my point back again.
Ow, says the squirrel.
This is definitely what they're about to say, because how's going to full attack? She should swift action first. Battle cry, giving everyone 60 feet plus 1 damage.
Nice.
And then she'll full attack. Ew. A lot of low rolls.
The first 2 will miss. The second claw will hit. As their second claw will bring that Nutkin to the floor.
Now 5 foot, finishes one.
Nice.
Both of the wings will hit. And the second wing will confirm. As you slap that across the face, and it will fall to the floor.
Good stuff.
Nice.
I'm just going to assume I'm going to become fatigued at some point, and I will also lose.
As soon as you get feeling tired, just tell me. I will take care of it.
Okay.
I can also, but I think Tresenka's is more efficient, frankly.
Your resources are far more useful for more severe situations. I can do at least this much.
I've
Indeed.
taken off haste because I don't think. Well, if we get into another fight like right away, then it'll still be there, but we'll see what happens.
It's more like the thing with injections is they're almost like guaranteed to last the fight. They're just not very long lasting after that.
So you have used 3 syringes right now, right?
Yeah, so I have 3
In
left.
total. Yeah, but you have used 3, so I would have used, or would use calming touch 3 times.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good.
How many of those have you got, if you don't mind me asking?
5 per day, so 2 left.
Okay. In that case, I will use one of the curing belts in my inventory to give Al some bits.
Do I need any sort of check to climb across this pillar that's fallen down?
Nope.
Those are all for Al. But that belt is now discharged, so mine is kaput.
You might want to check for magical items over there before you come on over.
It's active. I just reactivate the glasses wherever I am.
You're not spying anything magical from anyone.
Alright, just let them know.
But please, you two, do try to stay close.
I was
Indeed.
trying to not go too far.
You ran off faster than
Dressing
I did,
kind
so
of
you
just
outwent.
lifts an eyebrow, yeah.
I mean, I still technically have haste on for another couple rounds, so
All I'm saying is, yes, we're having a bit of fun, but we are still in hostile territory. Just please be careful. I think that's what Drazenka is trying to say.
Yes, very much so.
ooh, I think these might be the flowers over here.
They
Do you
do
remember what we
indeed
just
stand
spoke
out.
about not getting closer to them?
But the area is a quite big one. And considering things have been ambushing us so far, as Edwin said,
It's very
be on your
I'm gonna
toes.
focus on my Golem Bane Scarab, which allows me to detect any golems within 30 feet of me.
very glad that you saw that bit. Nice.
You sense one to the south, about 15 feet away.
So, like,
Nice.
here.
How is that 15 feet? And how is that south? That's like southwest.
I don't know. I'm just... Okay. I don't actually see it on the map, though.
That is the exact square that Edwin's standing in.
What?
Wait, I'm standing on a golem?
You sure it's not
Yeah,
like
that's totally what I'm getting at, of course.
No, I'm just confused. I didn't think that was the case, but
not
I was
saying
calling
like
you
here?
a golem.
that sounds about right.
Edwin?
You don't.
Okay. Alright.
But no, there's
Just be
no
careful.
golems that you can sense in 30 feet.
Oh, I'm in a wall.
Am I going to fix you again?
I'm in a wall. I don't know how.
It's the iron torch.
Yeah, it's just the clipping. Be on your guard. I will go and get 2 syringes out, so I am unarmed at the moment. I'll get physical boost, because I'm out of adrenaline by now. I've got mental boost and the last physical boost.
At this point,
Alright.
I will get droopy, I guess. Because I figure that right around now is
That's
when I
one
get
way to say it.
sleepy.
Going around to the bottom of this staircase, you will see a lovely array of flowers, at which point you know that this is the grouping you need to be taking with you.
Oh, they're Ladga.
They are indeed Latgay.
Drazenka, I'm sleepy.
Alright. There you go.
You know, I made a parallel before about us being guardians of these two, and unfortunately it sounds horribly accurate.
Just because I have childlike enthusiasm doesn't mean I'm a child, okay?
I didn't say that.
I guess I'll gather up the flowers. And Zaire will go pick some
Just
flowers.
be careful.
Everyone's just at the back, staring at Zaire and pick the flowers with their weapons in hand.
I was going to like look behind us and around the area while he's picking the flowers.
Yeah, I was going to basically say to Jazanek now, let's pick an angle. Yes? Make sure we're not ambushed.
Edwin, you want to check for anything magical over here too while you're at it?
Sure.
There's a magical thing floating around Zaire's head.
Yeah, it's the Iron Torch. Anything else?
Besides his equipment, no.
All right.
After a while, sorry, you're able to pick up the amount of flowers you requested for.
All right. Wait, how do we go? I don't think Ao's experience is correct. When did we get 444 experience or whatever it is to? Like, why is it at 2300 instead of? Oh no, never mind. Words. I got it. I figured it out.
Okay.
I've got a big old bunch of flowers. It's kind of hard for me to hold them all.
I can take some of them.
Yes, we don't need to hold them in a bouquet. We just need to deliver them. We should probably put them in some water as you transport them.
Can I roll for
Yeah.
bouquet?
It would be a
Flower
craft.
arrangement.
Might be okay at that.
It's just a straight intelligence check. Craft is intelligence, isn't it? It's not wisdom.
Yeah, craft's intelligence.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Profession is wisdom.
So pretty much just a straight intelligence check unless you have anything to omni craft.
Not great.
You snap some of the stems, the flowers, so they're all like different sizes, and the bouquet just looks terrible.
I don't think I did a very good job.
It's charming in its own way.
And as Edwin
Also-
said, we need them for resources, not their what they look like.
All right, let's get these back to the carriage before it wilts any more than I've already done.
Indeed, we can put them in water. It's fine. Come on. Shall we?
All right.
Yes, I believe we are done here.
With the flowers in hand, the party departs. However, it is towards the end of the day. Are you resting within the ruins or moving some distance away from it?
How long do we have until Thankston?
Thankstead is still 3 hexes away, depending on where you're going. It's still going to be another day's travel.
Oh, a whole day. Okay.
I
So Gil is a little
we-
bit away.
I suggest we rest here. We've cleared the majority of it at the very least, if not all. It has walls at the very least.
Sure.
I suppose.
I can see your frustration though. And frankly, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies, I believe it's called. We can always move on.
Well, we already encountered some creatures that were hidden. Don't know what else hides in those marshes around. But then again, they could get us if we are close by anyway. Suppose it's as safe here as it gets.
Yes. Well, I suppose we have problems everywhere we go. Should we rest here then?
Sounds good.
I'm alright with that.
Excellent.
Jaster. One of the iron drafts has been used. I'll put the other two back. Well, I'll put the one back that I have on myself, and then I ended up using the other one either
No, yeah, I'll put mine back.
in group loot. Yeah, so just one of them has been used.
I will take them out. And did Edwin take jolt tonic?
I took 1. I've been keeping track of it on my sheet. If you want to take them out the group loot, if you want, because I think I'm carrying them. Cool. Yeah, so there's 7 left.
We need to use feed and rations today.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. While sleeping here, nothing will happen through the night.
Does Edwin start taking multiple shifts with other people? Or wait, who got the sustenance ring?
I think it went to Al.
Oh.
Also, it takes like a week before it activates, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you need to wear it for a week.
Alright. Siren will head off before we like actually go to bed or anything like that, and just sit by himself for a little while.
If I see this, Edwin will not stop him going. He seems like he's deep in thought.
Interesting also clocks it, but doesn't bother him.
Now sitting in a tree is normal.
If anyone cares to pay attention, whatever tree Ao is in is the opposite direction of which way Zarin goes.
Can I say with the crit on my inside, I can clock that as well.
I was gonna say, I don't think I probably see that, but maybe Drazenka does.
Does Zirin like look back at Al at all as he walks away, or just walks away?
He notices which tree that you're climbing, and then when he decides to get up and walk away and go on his own little think break, is the opposite direction of whichever way you went.
Once Zirin's sort of out of earshot, Al will look down at Drazenka and say, "Hey, what's up with Big Ears?"
I thought maybe you would have some idea.
I haven't got a clue.
Have you been bothering him lately again?
I bother him every day.
Not any more than usual?
Don't think so.
As long as he doesn't go too far.
I'm sure he'll scream if there's any trouble.
Drazenka will just go around the camp and make sure everything's fine. Prepare everything.
Edwin will make sure that he is sat facing the way that Zarin walked off in to make sure he can see him come back before we bed down.
Yeah, he just wanders off, like not away from camp, just like 15-20 feet away from everybody else, and then like sits down and contemplates things for about an hour and then comes back.
Yeah, I just sit and just watch and make sure you come back. Don't say anything. Just watch.
He does not seem any more or less resolved when he comes back at all. Still seems somewhat confused.
I kind of look over at Drazenka as she's making her rounds and try and catch her eye as
And I think has
Siren
been
comes
also keeping
back.
an eye on Siren, like glancing his direction, and when he comes back, just pass by him at some point and quietly like, "You all right?"
I'm okay. I don't want to talk right now, but I'm okay.
All right. Gives like a soft smile and gentle tap on top of his head and keeps prepping the camp, I guess.
Anything further before waking the next day?
No.
That's it for now.
All right. We can put you into Fengstead. Returning to the road, you're able to follow it to the north as you finally arrive in Fengstead. The city is loud with the cheers of the populace, the stamping of feet, and many people walking around. You notice that a distinct clothing style currently going around, as most people are adorned in blue and white clothing, many of them looking to be robes and hats. Some locals come over to your wagon as they hold out for little satchels up to Zyron on the driver's side. Welcome to Fangstead, and happy Simon's Day.
Ooh, can I use knowledge local to try to figure out what that is?
You can do.
Does it need to be trained?
No, not for this. This will be easy enough.
I actually have knowledge local.
Zyron, you know that this is one of the many of the 356 festivals they have every year. And Simon's Day celebrates Simon the Sorcerer, and the gift of the day is floor wax, which is what they just gave you.
I will reply in kind. Happy Simon's Day. Unfortunately, I don't have any floor wax. I'm sorry.
Well, now you do. Remember to keep it in your hat. The local then walks off.
Is that normal just to keep it under your hat or whatever?
Not particularly, it's just what they do on Simon's Day.
Well, considering I don't currently have a hat, I will just set it down next to me.
And as everyone arrives in Fangstead on Simon's Day, we can end the session there.